Alright. Just gonna get started. This was really cool. I hadn't seen this because I've never stopped in the middle of a like a sequence before, but it's showing me the escape room. This is the one we just did as the background. So that's really cool. Anyway. Let's go ahead and jump right on in. We got a couple endings last time. So this time we'll see.
She's okay.
Hey, yeah.
She's just unconscious. Her breathing and pulse are normal.
Glad you had that 6 months.
I see.
Wow. Yeah, 4 months already.
Now announcing the current casualties.
Quite a long time.
Q Team, Q, Mira, Eric. These three are now deceased.
You always sort of look back and it's like, I can't believe it's been that long already.
I kill fool. That is all.
Q team.
It had to have been the vote.
Right. And Akane was an idiot and stepped in the electric water.
No, we can't be sure all of Q team was really killed.
That's right.
Oh.
For someone who can see the future.
You're right.
We need to focus on getting out of here somehow.
You seem to be forgetting that the exit's still locked.
Well then, all we can do is go into that room.
Yeah. I can't believe how long it's been since we did Dead Island 2. But I guess that was the summer.
She's laying down outside. The hell is this?
No clue. Something's up on the monitor, though.
Oh, that's right. None of these people have been in the AB game. Ha ha. Wrong crew in here. Hey, Katie B. Hey, Hammond. How's it all going, guys? Oh, good. Carlos and Junpei. Stand before the monitor and vote to either ally or betray. You must vote at the same time. If the timing is off, everyone within the shelter will be executed. Oh, boy. That's gonna go well. Both of you start with 3 BP. Change based on the voting results. So we're basically running the game from the second one between just Junpei and Carlos. Oh, this is a bad thing. Junpei is not the Junpei we knew. It's been like super cold and rainy where I'm at, so it's like cold and wet. And it's weird. And it's miserable. My Papilla is not thrilled. She does not have thick fur. And she's like me. She's like, I'd much rather curl up in front of the fireplace, thank you. Alright, this is all the points. Except the difference is... the points are a little different, but the principle is the same. Oh, actually, they're not symmetrical. So if Carlos chooses... Carlos can't get points. No, never mind. That's... okay, we're reaching 9. And you die. If you hit 0. If Carlos dies, Diana and Sigma will die as well. If Junpei dies, Akane and Phi will die. Oh, great. Let's, make your choice carefully. So again, if we all just ally, everybody lives. And this shouldn't be a difficult problem. But it'll end up being a difficult problem, I'm sure.
Share the same fate.
If I die, Akane and Phi die too.
And Diana and Sigma are killed if I die.
Hot damn! How far is Zero going to go with his toying with us.
I mean, this should be relatively easy. You guys just sit there and you slap
Ally.
ally a few times,
Or
3
betray.
times, and we're good. No, 2 times. They only have to do it twice. That's true. There
Well.
is no Dio here.
What'll it be, Carlos?
What are you saying? Isn't it obvious? We choose ally twice.
Exactly.
We'll add 6 additional points to our initial 3. And we'll both end up with 9 BP. No one dies, no one gets hurt. The exit door will open. And C Team will be able to get out.
The problem with the -3,
Yeah, I get it.
There's nothing gained by choosing betray, right? Zero's aiming for us to kill ourselves off here.
All right.
with the -3, yeah, if you lose the first round, you're dead.
Hey, before we
I know.
do this,
That's still
do you mind if
cold
we check
in Fahrenheit
on
for me.
Akane?
Yeah. If you checked her heart is still beating, she did step
This girl
in
here, she's always been really smart.
electrical current.
If she thinks the tiniest thing is off, she'll start debating with buts and ifs, like someone at least twice her age. But to all of us back in grade school,
I had
she's
snow last
pretty
week,
strange.
actually.
Well,
Big
I
poofy
guess
flakes.
She came across
It was
as
also weird.
Scary.
Did she get bullied a lot?
No. It was just, well, not many people wanted to be friends. I always saw her sitting in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees.
Yeah, there's
and all
definitely more
alone.
to it, right?
I decided
Zero has
That
to
I'd
give them
stay by her
incentive to
side.
want to try and kill each
to
other.
watch over and protect
And it
her
hasn't really shown up yet.
if I could. Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun.
Fun that
She
should
didn't
have
take
them
it well.
checked in to see a
So,
psychiatrist.
Without telling me or the teachers, she went to their hutch, crying and apologizing over and over to them. That was over 10 years ago. A memory that's been tucked away in my brain, covered in dust. When I saw her again last year, I was reminded of that time. I just can't not keep an eye on her. I know she always goes and just quietly shoulders everything herself. That's why I want to protect her. I wanted to help her bear whatever weight she's taken up. I truly felt that. But, well, I don't know. It was like I didn't know her as well as I thought I did. Hell, I couldn't understand why I even cared. I wanted to find out more about who she really was. To go and see her.
Yeah, no Zero Jr. in this
Come on,
game.
you have someone you really
It's
care
quite
about,
sad.
don't you?
Plague
my
Doctor
sister?
Zero, well,
Yeah.
looks neat is a little
My
bit
parents.
overdramatic.
Died in a fire.
And not
And
as
then
fun.
Maria fell ill to an incurable disease. Above anything else, I want to save her. I want to see her smile like before. That's what I decided. That's why.
Ah, now I get it. That's why you need the $500,000.
I feel like they had that conversation before,
It's
but maybe it was
clear
on a different
we
timeline.
both have someone we want to protect. And neither of us can afford to die now.
Right.
So let's get out of this room by both picking ally. We'll work on getting out of this shelter after that.
One step at a
Okay.
time.
Let's get this over with.
Yeah. Back to the room for us.
Ooh, and I'm playing as Carlos.
Don't get the timing wrong, okay?
Yeah, I
We
wouldn't.
have to enter them at the same time to...
I know.
All right, here we go.
Well, obviously we're gonna betray first because that's a terrible idea.
3, 2, 1.
I would not want Zero as a roommate. Never trust him. Cause watch. There's 3 outcomes here. I'm guessing one where maybe we don't choose. But obviously we're gonna pick betray first because that's gonna lead us to a bad end. So obviously we're going to be evil and play into Zero's hands because that never goes well for us. But we get answers. Is this when I find out that Junpei also picked betray and we both then I would have died?
Have been received. Results will be displayed on the monitor.
Because I don't necessarily trust Junpei. But goodbye.
What? No way.
Sorry, Junpei. This way we get
Sorry,
X passes
Junpei.
and get out.
Why?
It's because you would have picked betray to protect Akane. That's what I figured anyway.
Don't lie. The 3 on Q team are dead now. If 3 more die, the X store. That's why you.
No! I wanted to protect Diana and Sigma. But the shield that protects became a spear in the end.
That'll come back to bite you in the ass. Carlos, I swear I'll get you for this.
Forgive me, Junpei.
Oh, don't worry. Oh, concussion.
How dare you! How dare you kill Junpei!
Akane!
Okay. I don't think there's a skull left. Oh.
Akane.
Yeah, she took a very Clover turn there, didn't she?
Junpei!
Well, that worked for everybody. Yeah, that's a bot. Unfortunately, my mod is not around right now. But I'll worry about it later. Also, they want to send me to a Russian website, which sounds like a fantastic idea right now. Right? Yes. 'Cause, that doesn't sound like a trick to steal all my information. Yeah, let me see if I can do that from here. Let's see. Where are my mods? It's been a while since I've done this, so. Okay. They're banned. No, I think I wanted to report them, but... Ah. Let's report them. Spam. Bots. Spam bot offering And all set. Perfect. Block them. Perfect. Done. Okay. Sorry about that. Now back to what we're doing. All right. Yeah, thank you for doing that, KDB. I appreciate that. Now, which one was I on? It was this one. Yes. All right. Yes, normally my mod is on top of that, but my mod is out of town right now.
Don't get the timing wrong, okay?
So,
I
all right. Ally! Also, it's been a while since I've seen a bot, which has been nice. There was a while where there was like a bot or two every stream, and it was
All
really annoying.
votes have been received. Results will be displayed on the monitor.
Is this where we died because Junpei betrayed us? Yeah.
No! Why, Junpei? You went and chose Ally the last time!
Wait, last time? The hell are you going on about? This is the first time we've played.
What's going on?
Is it because I should
How
have
do
picked
you know
Ally the
about it
first time?
last Junpei's right. This should have been the first time. So,
Oh,
why do I think
Carlos.
there was another one? When did this
I think
last
I've
time
had a
happen?
good run of couple months of streams, so like
That'll
maybe
come back
8 or 9 streams
to
without a
bite
bot,
you
so
in the ass.
it was probably due.
Carlos, I swear, I'll get you for this.
But I'm definitely, of all the places to go for those, I'm not going to a Russian website and I'm not going to a Chinese website.
This is
Those all sound
when
like
I'm in a fire.
terrible ideas.
Up until now, I've avoided the paths leading to death. So then maybe I can.
Oof.
Please, don't think badly of me for this. Later.
That was what I actually thought Junpei would do first.
Maria.
Well, now... okay. Cool. So... Option 3. I don't think it's locked. I'm a little concerned there's only 3 because there should potentially be 4. That would be ally would be the other one, I hope, and the one that like progresses anywhere. But I actually don't know if I can get there because that's actually locked. Not just a question mark, it's actually locked. That one was the chainsaws. Yeah, there would be 4 where there's like one where they both pick betray, right? I've already been through this whole one. Why do you think I still have things to do, man? This one... yeah, see, because if it was an ending we could get, it would say there would be a question mark there. So we can't get that yet. That's concerning. So that must mean there's... It must be on somebody else's chart. All right, let's look at the fancy big chart so I can figure out where the hell I'm going now. Um. That one, like, depended on a door code I don't have. Ooh, we might actually be able to get this one. No, that requires Q's name, which I thought we got, but I did a little bit of checking and almost spoiled some stuff for me. Is not. The name we're looking for is not the name that we got. So, can't do anything about that one. That one is locked. What was this one? Circle of Fate. Okay, so I think that's where we're going. Is the other side of the bomb. And potentially there's some truant stuff, but let's go over to D team then. Right. If I was a bomb, where would I be? Oh, no, you're not actually new. You're just the box that I don't have a key for. I haven't seen any of those. I'm really curious what they are. No, that's not it. Is it this one? No, that's the Door of Truth. Talk to me, flowchart. Where is this one? I don't know where it is. Yeah, there needs to be something else. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I mean, I wouldn't know. So this is where Sigma lost his arms? Right. And we knocked out Phi.
Damn.
We killed Q Team. We got Radical 6.
Phi, wait!
We have caught up with the past. Yes. Tased with arcing electrical current. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so that's the recording we heard. Alright, so that's just the ending. That's where their ending is, but... Okay, so somebody else has something. I'm guessing it's probably Q Team has something. What about this one? Is this still locked? That's still locked. Help me out, flowchart. It's like this is literally the only one. Maybe it's not. Maybe I just have to do ally again until Junpei allies? Question mark? I don't know.
Did she get bullied a lot?
No. It was just... Well, not many people wanted to be friends.
Oh, shit. No, we just had our soul redescend upon us.
Where?
You okay?
Is this
Because we had
before
to...
the AB game?
What? Okay.
Okay.
Should I
We
keep
had to have
going?
both outcomes,
Yeah.
I think, before we could
I
get
always
this
saw
one. That's
her
what it was.
Sitting
Probably.
in a corner, curled up, hugging her knees. and all alone.
I decided I'd stay by her side to watch over and protect her if I could.
Huh?
Then one day, her beloved rabbits were killed by some stupid middle schoolers having fun. She went to their hutch, crying and apologizing over and over to them.
How?
Why can't we just, like,
How do
someone
you
just
know
stand
that?
on both sides and press
Did Akane
ally
tell
at the
you?
same time?
No.
Then why?
They're not that far apart.
So, gonna stay silent, huh? Fine. Guess there's no point talking about this. Let's just get these votes.
No, wait! Something's weird.
Hello, pot calling kettle.
Whenever I chose in the AB game, it was always the worst outcome.
What are you talking about?
Come on, Akane. Wake
Junpei?
up, explain.
Carlos,
Maybe next time don't step in electrocuted water.
I think I understand. I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
Shift?
Space-time human internal fluctuating transfer.
That
A
sounds like an
phenomenon where one's
acronym, a
mind
backronym,
crosses
actually.
space and time.
Akane, is that?
The power we used a year ago? The ability to send and receive information through the morphogenetic field. It's a simpler version of this.
Oh,
You're saying
okay.
me here
Yep.
right now came from a different history?
Well, your consciousness at least.
Okay, that does make
Say
sense.
you go back in time to when your parents met, using a car as a time machine. Know what movie I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course I do.
That's a
The
great
high
movie.
school protagonist almost gets it on with his own mother and tries to get his awkward dad to marry her. That's the basic plot, right?
Yes, the story
no.
revolves around a boy.
I believe he
We'll
tried
call
really
him
hard
M.
not to
Now,
have his mom hit on
according
him.
to the plot, he's successful at getting his parents to marry. But history ends up changing slightly. Upon returning to his own time, his father's a famous science
I love
fiction
Back to the
writer,
Future.
and he's rich.
Huh. I guess the hierarchy was switched when his dad punched the neighborhood bully.
But did you notice something odd about the movie? Just what happened to the M who lived in that fancy
I like how they're doing
house?
this, like,
Huh.
because they don't want to have to
Now
pay
that you mention
copyright
it.
for it.
I don't think the M from that history appears in the movie at all.
There are two overarching types of stories about time travel. The first type states that there is always only one history. Meaning, if someone changes the past, that previous past is subsequently erased. The other type is where multiple histories exist. This is the many worlds interpretation, one of the more widely believed hypotheses on multiverse theory. The world and universe split into branches as a result of one's decisions.
Man, all the teeny
It's a
tiny
setup
decisions people
where
make on
each branch
every
is
day
able to exist in some
and every
form.
sentient,
Okay, so
non-sentient
back
thing
to
in the
the
galaxy makes their own.
First,
Jesus.
let's consider
That's
what happens
an
with a
infinite set of
single path
universes.
history. In this case, do you know what M is doing back in his own time?
What he's doing?
Committing a form of murder.
Murder?
Well,
Stop
think
ruining
about
my
it.
movie for me. I like this
the
movie.
M who grew up in that fancy house, let's call him M2. M2 should have had a variety of amazing memories from his life. Maybe he met a really cute girl he liked, or was a winner of a contest. The
And now it just
possibilities
means
are
there's
endless.
2 more universes that
All
spawned out of
those
that, Maria.
memories, every single one was overwritten when M came from another history.
Huh? But the history that disappeared was poor M's.
You're right, that's true. What was erased from existing in time was M's history. But the only memories that M retained.
Are those of when he was poor.
So,
I mean, technically the
effect,
memories could have
the life
overlaid.
that
I think I've
M2
read
lived
some time
through
travel stories
was
like that.
overwritten, all because of the actions that the protagonist M took to save his own. I'd say that's the same as killing someone, don't you think?
Stop ruining my favorite movies. Stop.
Next is the multiverse hypothesis. In this situation, M2's life is never erased. Instead, a mystery remains. So,
Mystery.
where did M2, the version who remembers being well off, up and disappear to?
Where he went.
I mean, it's like
This
the
is what
single
I
one is
think.
there's can only be one
On the same day
version of a
that
person.
protagonist M used
one
the
time,
time
but
machine, M2, for some
probably
reason, did the same as
If you
M and
occupy
went
the
back
space,
to
you
the
have to receive
past.
the memories.
But then he did the exact opposite of M.
The opposite.
Mm-hmm. He stopped his dad from punching the bully.
So, when he returned to his own time, it was the world poor M had lived in.
Are you saying that they pretty much switched places?
It would keep everything consistent.
That's depressing.
What is?
M2's situation. Well, he ends up getting the
Yeah,
bum
they're-
end of the
they're
deal
simplifying
regardless of
some things,
which
yes.
scenario happens.
Damn, that's pretty unfair.
Yes, that's true.
But the alternate thing is, once you
This
displace
is
yourself from the
rather
time stream,
difficult to say, Carlos.
did you exist in the time
Your
stream
case may
until
be
you
exactly
arrived
the
there in the
same.
first place? There's
What?
another question for you.
Your consciousness could have come from another history and taken
like
over
if Marty
this body. In
Had
exchange, the Carlos who was here
technically
originally,
until he arrived back in that future, he didn't necessarily
No. Another
exist
me
as
is in
anything
the
until
other
he got
history?
there and it sort of backfilled.
there's no use in getting upset.
I don't
You
know.
simply need to accept that that's what shifting is.
Carlos looks very concerned. Like he's not sure if what his
But
expression
wait,
should be.
Akane, how did you know that Carlos is able to shift?
Because everyone
He
we brought
mentioned
here is.
before that he knows which path has death at the end and which is safe. I just sort of knew too.
An arsonist set fire to our house when I was 18. My parents
We're getting more of
didn't
this
make it,
backstory.
though I was able to get my sister Maria out. But we didn't make a clean escape. Maria fell into some sort of coma. They first thought that she had carbon monoxide poisoning, but that wasn't what it was.
Reverie syndrome. A variety of moments flicker in and out of the mind, as if one was constantly dreaming.
Huh.
We believe
Yeah, I don't know. As
This
far as
is
time
what
travel
your
goes,
sister
all that
has.
nonsense, you can just make up your own rules.
Maria is either receiving
There are no
large
rules.
amounts of information from the morphogenetic field, or
When
her
physics figures it
consciousness
out,
cannot stop
then there
its
can be
jumping
rules.
between
But for now,
multiple
there's no rules.
histories.
Then she's like us.
Yes, though it's slightly different. In Maria's case, that power is running rampant within her. That is what the reverie syndrome really is.
She's just hopping
What?
If a way
constantly.
can be found to control the ability, then she could recover from it.
Is that true? I see. That's good. So there's some hope for her.
Hey, Carlos, when you dove into the fire to save your sister, you were able to hear her voice, right?
Yeah, I was.
What is Junpei? Junpei's just standing there smiling.
I'm over here!
Maria, is that you? Just stay there. I'm coming to get you.
No matter how you look at it, there was no way her voice could reach me. But I realized exactly where she was, and I found her quickly. that was the first time. After that, I could hear victims crying out in the fires, and which way would lead to my death.
Oh, this ability we have is triggered by intense danger.
When we're threatened by a crisis,
Oh, well, and if the
it's easier for us
changes to
access
the different
field.
universes are subtle enough,
Get it?
would you even know
that's
if
what
you've
it was.
crossed into a separate
So,
multiverse?
Carlos,
Or not?
Junpei, shall we shift?
Huh?
What?
There's really no reason
Like, unless
to
there's
play the
something
AB
very
game.
drastic.
Well, as it stands right now, it's incredibly likely the both of you will decide to pick ally. But instead of going through that, it'd be better to shift to another history. It'll work! The three of us will definitely be able to do it! But only if we find our lives in danger.
Wait, what do you mean by
Like
danger?
the thing where people, it's kind of like the Mandela effect sort of thing, right? Where everyone remembers something that's not true
Has detected an error in the program.
in some ways. It's
Main
like
record required to supply
if you were
additional-
positive that something was
Please quarantine or
that way,
disconnect the
and
control
then you go back and you
Hey,
like read a history book and
Akane?
things are not quite what you thought they were, like what you
You're really
remembered.
turning the reactor
little-
into a bomb?
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
But this is absolutely nuts.
But okay,
Even if we do manage to do this,
I don't.
the us who are from whatever history we switch with will end up.
Do you plan on dying here then?
Oh.
I mean, why do we need to shift? Why can't we just play the AB game?
is preventing
Why?
the machine from deploying. Please evacuate now. Please evacuate now.
I mean, really, I still don't understand
Where
why
do
we
we need to
shift.
jump to?
Like, you could also have someone
well-
solo the AB game.
You didn't consider that part?
Well, if we knew in advance, the effect of the threat would be lessened.
You're not affected by any of this at all, are you?
That's not true. Here, look, my heart's pounding so fast. Do you want to check it?
Yes, Junpei, do you want to grab her chest?
Until detonation.
Hey, it's kind of getting down to the wire here.
Junpei does not look happy.
Ah, shit! Okay, we're just gonna have to go for it. Jump to the same history I am.
The same history?
Which one?
Think! There's a history when we didn't get all ones on the dice rolls. The moment right after that.
Oh, we're hopping back into that. Oh. Oh, well.
Are you insane? We're just gonna get ourselves killed.
It's okay. I have a plan.
30 seconds until detonation.
Well, I'm glad you have a plan, Junpei.
All right.
Can you explain it
I
in
trust you,
25
Junpei.
seconds?
Ah, damn it. Junpei, if we die, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, let's go.
3,
Huh.
2,
I mean, not where I would have jumped, but I assume he's doing that because they're already dead over there. Except their bodies aren't going, so... Okay. Only their minds are going with this. So what, their minds are gonna go into their perforated dead body? I'm kidding. I mean, okay. Junpei, I hope you have like an actual plan. That'd be great. uh... Yeah. I think there's times when everyone wants to jump universes. I mean, there definitely have been times. Okay, fascinating. That was we all rolled one. Okay. Quantum theory is weird.
Wait, that one doesn't count.
Your hand slipped. That was it, right?
Yeah, what she said.
You wouldn't mind a little do-over, right? Zero?
It's because they were gonna die anyway.
Did it work?
But this is...
Yes, we're all still about to die. The bar doesn't work.
Hurry, Junpei, what was your idea?
Yeah, right. First,
You just punch her in the stomach?
What the hell?
Carlos, put Akane in the fireplace.
Huh?
Just do it!
Okay.
Junpei, what are you...
Akane, listen to me. Carlos and I are going to be your shield wall.
What?
What are you talking about?
Junpei,
The
seriously?
bullets shouldn't hit you if there are two bodies in front of you.
But if you
I
do
mean, that depends on the
then
kind of
you'll-
bullet.
It's okay. Listen, Carlos and I will protect you and die.
The fuck?
Don't worry, it'll be fine. Before we die, we just need to shift to another history. Once you hear all of the X passes, Akane, you should follow right away.
The X passes?
In this history, 5 are already dead. Phi's the only other one alive. That means 5 X passes will be revealed. If Carlos's and mine are added to that,
Then there'll be 7.
No!
Damn it, Junpei. What the hell is this plan?
you're going to help, right?
I mean, sure.
God
We could
damn
have
it!
explained this plan in advance.
Please, don't do this!
We can't go back now. This is the only way.
Where are we jumping?
To the history when we rolled the dice and they were all ones.
Ah, so we're jumping to the other locked
Okay.
side. That's cool.
Let's do this then. Let's protect Akane, no matter what.
I'm counting on you, Carlos.
There were times
No!
I thought I was an alien as well. But I think it's just... I think everyone feels like that at some point where you just feel like you're not quite human. Although I don't think I ever expected my alien family would come back to get me. I just wanted to go to space. But
Now
I
announcing
like
the current casualties.
some of the astrophysics stuff is really, really cool, but
Mira,
some of that math, I
Diana, Sigma,
do not do well.
Z-Team, Carlos, Junpei. These 7 are now deceased. As a result, 7 X-passes will be revealed. I, Kill, Fool, Moon, Fate, Save, Doll. That is all.
Man, Akane gets covered in blood. Quite a lot.
Horrible. You're horrible, Junpei. Well, I should go now.
I mean, physics is, like, there's some really cool things, like understanding the principles of the universe and everything. Like, that's all really cool. But at some point, we start getting into higher order math, and I can understand it. I don't necessarily have the patience to follow it at this point. But yeah, there are other. I mean,
What in the world were you thinking?
What is your problem? Look, the 3 of us shifted just fine, so what's the big deal?
It's not okay.
We did get 7 X passes at least.
Not you too, Carlos. I can't believe you!
I mean, Junpei, you just
always
sort of
were like
traumatized
that,
her.
weren't you, Junpei? When we were in 6th grade, you faced those rabbit-killing middle school kids
You
alone.
made her watch you die.
There were probably other ways of handling it, but you rushed right in. Even the shifting. It's okay because it worked, but what if I was left behind there?
Well, I figured you could escape alone then, or something.
But that way of thinking is completely wrong. Being the sole survivor does not make me happy. There's no point in living once you lose the one you care about.
Yeah, that tracks
the
with Junpei,
most.
never thinking.
Akane,
And she just sort of admits she liked him. And Carlos is like, I'm gonna leave you guys to it. Yeah, no, Junpei not thinking
I'm sorry.
totally tracks with 999.
I never meant to ever cause you pain like that.
You finally gonna give her the ring, dude?
What's that?
Well, remember back in elementary school, your dream was to wear a ring
What?
on your left hand?
That's a
So,
weird way to say I wanted to get married.
what's the matter?
Yeah, no, Junpei did dumb. This was a dumb plan.
Junpei. Junpei.
Also, that is a massive ring. It's the kind of jewelry people wear around here just normally. Massive
Thank you.
chunks of rock.
Thank you
But they're not
so
like
much.
expensive rock. It's just a style.
But you know this is my right hand, don't you?
Wait, what? Oh, you're right. It looked like the left from my side, so
Good job, Junpei.
That's just like you, Junpei.
well,
Well,
we'll move
he
it
won't
to
turn
the
into Ten
correct
Myoji
finger
then.
Later.
If they get out of here together.
I'll do it officially.
That means he
after
won't
we
adopt
escape
Quark.
from here.
But that means Quark might actually still have a
I
family, so
understand. So,
win-win.
until then, I'll leave an empty spot open. It's been put on reserve.
Wait, did I miss why she can't take the ring off and put it on the other finger? I think he's just lucky that the Junpei in this history didn't lose the damn thing.
Akane, do you remember the X passes for Junpei and me?
The question is, will
Yes.
it work?
Normally, when someone shifts, they forget the memories from the last timeline. But I'm used to it. It's all there.
But wait, hold on. Carlos and I remember what happened before too.
Huh. I think the memories were strengthened due to the resonance effect.
But yeah, like,
Those with the ability to shift.
if you design the system
There are
right,
3 of us here,
you shouldn't
so
be able to enter
But
if your goal is
I
to kill
wonder
people.
why.
You wouldn't
Why
let
have
them
3
enter it unless their
shifters
deaths have been
gathered
confirmed.
in a place like this.
Doesn't really seem like a coincidence.
True. Even if we really are seeing more shifters in the world, the probability
That all 9 people,
Wait,
well,
The
8 people
numbers
here
are
can shift.
increasing?
mankind is about to face an unprecedented crisis. As it stands now, we'll lose 6 billion lives. I assume mankind has sensed that and is
All right.
adapting.
Well, hope
Even though it's
get
in
your work
reality
done.
only a small portion. There's no
Nice-
way there
nice
are
chill
tens
time.
of thousands of shifters.
hope it gets a little warmer
And
there,
it's
though.
definitely on purpose. But we signed up for decom of our own free will. Wait a minute. But maybe we just think that.
The game
and in
end where I treat
actuality,
you.
We did exactly what Zero wanted?
It's highly possible.
damn. What is that bastard thinking?
But yeah, you
Wasn't
wouldn't
it
be able to enter
because
the X
he
passes
needed
because
us
they
to shift?
change, by the way,
Why would that be important?
depending on other circumstances. there's like
It'll all be over
3 or
once we
4
get out
for
of
each
here anyway.
person.
You're right.
We couldn't care less what Zero has planned at this point.
So potentially they may not.
We need
show
6
up.
X-passes. We know 5 of them already.
But I
So,
guess by doing this
one more. Akane, tell us one of the other X-passes.
It's save.
because technically I guess we would have had all of the other ones, so you would guess that this one would still be the same in this general timeline. So maybe it's not a big deal, huh? I'm actually not sure Mira and Eric can jump either. So there's 6 people for sure that have demonstrated, or 7 people, 6 people and 1 AI that have demonstrated the ability to hop. So, quantum computer. Yay. So those are the people we know. I don't know if Mira and Eric can do it. Like, I don't really think they can. They have yet to demonstrate anything of that sort. But still, 7 people's a lot of people. Yeah, this is what I thought. Is it won't let us do it because there's no... They haven't died yet.
Hey! What the hell?
Wait. Is the X-Pass wrong somehow?
That can't be.
Yeah, let's try the other one too.
Akane!
It's Doll.
Yeah, 7 out of the 9 people, and one of whom is a serial killer who I assume is really just there to make other people jump.
What the?
No way.
But why?
'Cause you ain't dead.
X-passes are set to their respective histories. X-passes from alternate timelines are not applicable.
Ah.
What?
Oh, there we
No.
That's what I'm saying, is like in each history, like there are variants,
Now this is
and I
hilarious.
thought this was
How
close enough we
perfect.
could get away with it, but apparently
Why?
not.
Why did we even struggle through all of that just now?
Calm down,
Those guns
Junpei.
turned my body into Swiss cheese. And you're telling me that it was all for nothing? All we did was die in vain?
I'm sure there's a way.
So, just one person needs to die.
What?
Just one more person, and Akane and Carlos can...
Junpei, you.
Wait, Junpei!
Hey!
Ah, there he goes again, rushing and not thinking. Oh, hi. Right.
Oh...
Junpei!
You're...
Penalty. Penalty. You are charged with a rule violation. That means you must be punished.
punished?
What rule did
Time
we violate?
to exterminate.
Exterminate?
I don't believe I heard the rules.
Akane! Ah, damn it.
There
he's
should
so
be a lot more
strong.
broken bones.
Any more of those punches and...
I guess that's true, but isn't the goal to get X-passes? So they got the X-passes. Nowhere in the rules did it say they had to be the X-passes from the same history. But since Q doesn't have a head,
That was cutie. What? How? How did I see cutie?
I mean, that's still a good
Doesn't
question.
matter. I gotta do something.
I'm not sure how everyone
I
else
die
has
now-
seen the executions.
Junpei and Akane. Think. I gotta think. There must be a way.
Do you remember the head code?
Some way to survive this situation. There has to be.
Oh, I hope I wasn't supposed to write that down.
I believe that what you just did was shift, Carlos.
That's it. Shift. I could shift.
I did not.
There's no way I'm leaving Junpei and Akane
Oh,
behind.
no, I did. I wrote it down. I found
I'll
it.
come
Never
up with a plan in another history and jump right back. But where do I go? Which history should I jump to? Damn it, I don't have time to think. Then...
In this timeline, they were executed from the vote by the collars around their neck, except for last time we found out that on top of Q's neck, there's nothing. So, in theory, Q can pop his head off. He's got the code now. Oh, excellent. We're jumping. This is a fun sequence of jumps. I was wondering when we'd get into all the hopping. Huh, of course. Chainsaw. Chainsaw past. That's great. Let's do that. Oh my god, Carlos. I'm gonna go from one life or death situation to another. Except this is the one where he murdered Akane.
Sorry. I couldn't avenge you.
Akane?
I just have a hand in this one. So I think we've had one
I
of the
just
anagrams
killed-
deciphered, but not the other two yet.
No. Why is Akane...
See, at least like when they shift in, they can get the memories that they're supposed to have, so it's just weird. After a while of shifting, I bet you just go insane. Like, I don't remember what's real
This is-
anymore.
The history where Akane was killed. I killed her. No, I didn't kill her. The one who did was me from this history. This can't be kept like this. I need to do something at least.
Yeah, I think your sanity will leave after the first few
The
jumps.
anesthetic worked somehow. The pain's dulled. Don't know how long it'll last.
Why did you carry your stupid
Regardless.
little bracelet?
Who was that kid? I have to figure out who he is somehow. Oh yeah, there's one more thing I need to do. That vision I saw, I have to tell Q-Team.
How?
I'm counting on you, Gab.
Oh, he's telling him about the secret door,
Now then, what's left is
which we already
figuring
knew.
out who that kid is. He might have been
about?
the one who killed Junpei in this history.
All right. Again, things continue to be weird. What's left on this one? Oh, I assume that's our jump back. Okay, okay. Well, with that lead into Q team, perhaps we should look at that, which is this one, which said search the family portrait. Yes? This is now unlocked. Okay, cool. I like this one for the most part. There's only been a couple times, I think really just one time, where I was like, where do I go now? It's kind of leads you into where you should be going next, but sometimes.
What the?
Gab.
Oh, that's right. This is when we convinced Eric not to shoot us.
I think I knew it.
What is it?
It's a note.
A note?
Search the family portrait.
Hey, where you going? Damn it.
Yeah, like I had a pretty, like, there's really only been one spot where I had to go through the flowchart and figure out where I was
There's
supposed to
something
go.
special
but
about this?
The note said to examine the family portrait.
Who is it from?
The air vent connects to Ward C, so I guess.
Carlos.
This picture must have something.
Wait, maybe this is a trap? He did kill Junpei and Akane. He could be planning to... I told you to hold on a minute!
Let go! Let go of me!
Whoa! What the...
A door. It's a door.
What's a door doing here?
Twins'
No,
birthday
it won't budge.
is the code.
Twins' birthday?
I don't think we've seen that.
Look, it's written right here.
The twins' birthday, huh? Okay, I'm lost. What's the big deal?
It's gotta be some kind of hint, I think.
For what?
Opening this door.
But it's totally blank.
The one didn't have.
There's no input screen
The one
or
that
confirmation
Diana
device?
and Sigma
Yeah,
found
no
didn't have a
keyholes or buttons
clue.
or switches either.
Hey! What are you doing?
I'm checking Mira's body.
Why?
Well, maybe she was holding onto a remote or something like that.
Wait! Let me do it.
Do you think that the door from Diana and Sigma's is the one connects
No.
here? This is the other
She
side of the
didn't have
door?
anything.
Huh?
There's something on her nails.
It looks like skin and blood.
What's that doing there?
Well, it doesn't look like she has any external wounds. So that means,
This isn't Mira's blood and skin?
well, she must have struggled with someone before she died.
That would
Killer
actually
should
make
have
sense because we
scratches
didn't.
From Mira
The number pad is on the
somewhere
other
their
side.
body.
Should I take my clothes off? But it's pretty strange.
What is?
Well, I thought up until now that Mira had been killed while she was asleep, after she'd been injected with the anesthetic. But if she put up a resistance,
I mean, her eyes were open.
Now it is time for you to sleep.
Zero!
When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes.
You bastard!
So I think this helps us get the
Pleasant
code for
dreams.
Diana and Sigma, but I don't know what that code is necessarily yet. It's 8 digits, which tracks as a month, a day, and a year. 4-digit a year. So that means somewhere we have to figure out where the twins' birthday is. Ah, so we're gonna go back to the stranded pair. Not that. Not that one. Is this the stranded pair? This is the stranded pair. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can open that door. I didn't see any numbers on the family portrait, even when we did that escape room. Actually, I think we may have actually done all the escape rooms. I got something
Sigma.
saying
It's
I
after 0
did
to
all the
30.
quests.
I guess
Like an
we're
achievement.
not gonna be injected with the drugs.
The game is over. There's no more reason to make us sleep.
Akane will come back. Right?
If she doesn't, then we'll be stuck here.
Sigma? Do you want to try again?
Try what?
Turning on the transporter.
It's pointless. We've tried a bunch of times already. We did everything we could, but it's
It
still
did
as
say
dead
it was
as a
going to be
doornail.
dead for like, what, 14 years or something?
Once a transmutation has occurred, it takes
Oh,
roughly
10 months.
10 months to return.
Not in the same ballpark. Oh well.
So, what should we do for now?
Have a drink.
I checked out the counter at the bar. Seems like we're good on food for a while.
How long will it last?
With frugal eating, we'll have enough for 10 months.
That long?
So you could
I
power
did
up
say
the transporter
frugally,
again.
didn't I? My calculations are based on half a can a day.
You remembered to include Gab, right?
Of course. There's no way I could
Good.
abandon him.
Good. We're with reasonable human beings.
Let's rest for now.
Would not starve the
We'll
dog.
figure things out when we wake up.
Is the library in here?
What is it?
Does something seem different about this now?
Like what?
I thought there were balls inside here.
Maybe it was your imagination?
No, I'm very certain that we exploded when they touched each other. Yeah. How did they get out of the sealed container, though?
Eat.
I'm not hungry.
Just do it.
You will be later. They're massive cans. I was thinking half a can, like the tiny little cans of corn.
Well, I knew you'd be in here.
I actually don't really like this room. But when I'm here, I feel like there's a chance I could remember.
Do you mean Phi?
How did you...
I feel the same. For some reason, I can see her face when I come here.
Was it her face burning alive?
Do you know what this is?
Hey, that's Phi's brooch. Why do you have it?
I don't know. It was in my pocket for some reason.
I don't think we've seen how Phi died in this one yet. Down their timeline, where they jumped.
Phi's safe, right?
No, not in this timeline.
I truly wish that's true.
Please, open the door! Open it! Why are you doing this to us? You can hear me, can't you, Zero? I know you're hiding somewhere, just watching us. You could at least tell us why!
sure Zero's still around? I think you're just lucky he didn't turn off the power and leave. Call it a day. Why do they got working showers? They have food? Yeah. If the library is in theirs, they got stuff to read, too. I mean, yeah, 10 months is a long time. But, like, they could be okay.
I wonder how long it's been now.
2 weeks.
You kept track?
I've been working the wall.
It's so peaceful.
Really?
Does that sound weird? There's no war here. No violent murders, no rapes.
No sunlight.
No innocent children being abducted.
It's all going on in the outside world, though.
But at least this way, we don't have to know about it. That's why it's peaceful.
Yeah, you would have to keep track.
No horrible bosses, no annoying drama between coworkers. You don't have to worry about seeing how happy your friends are on social media. Like,
oh, I don't worry about that anyway.
Or my child just turned 1. Look at all this amazing food I ate at this gorgeous restaurant. I got tired of seeing it.
I did too. So I stopped being on Facebook.
It's all just like this.
That's...
Do you know Materlinks, the blue bird? This is a music box using it as a motif.
I'm like not really on any social media other than to post pictures on Instagram. I should probably do more, but like,
so
if I wanted to promote the channel and stuff like that.
You know how in the
but
end,
I also just
the bird was in Tiltil and Mittil's home.
Social media is
all
just
along?
so unbelievably
They
toxic, and I don't want to bring it into my
all
life
across
anymore.
The world in search of it. This feels similar. I guess I mean to say, happiness is closer than you think.
In this shelter?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Diana, but your interpretation is wrong.
I think it's just like
in the original work,
people
the
go
bluebird
from
escapes the cage and flies away.
like nothing to
happiness will slip
rage
through your
mode in the
fingers
space of one comment or something like that, and it's
believe you
like
have it.
just chill.
It's implying
Just chill.
that
The internet
the
needs to chill.
process of dreaming is true happiness.
Well, you just ruined my dream then.
Way to go, Sigma.
Touche.
It's like even
Sorry.
reading like forum posts like
You won't
asking for
disappear.
help. The way people
Will
go
you?
from like being willing to give help or being nice to being like, but the people that sometimes give answers
Sigma?
can't do it normally without adding some kind of an insult to it. It's like, this is a tech forum, guys. Just calm down. Just answer a question. Be nice about it. And then if the response doesn't meet your requirements, be polite in response. Like, there's also all those
Not gonna
forum
eat it?
posts that are nothing but, you know,
Hey, what are you doing?
nonsense.
I'm sick of only eating this crap that tastes like dog food.
Diana.
We've been trapped in here for a month now. What in the world is Akane doing?
It's
Clearly,
possible that she doesn't
did not
remember
live through
anything
COVID.
about it. I'm sure she still had the bracelet on when she left here. And if so, then there's a chance that Zero injected her again so she'd
No, that's not it. Akane betrayed us. She murdered Carlos and Junpei. and abandoned
Yeah, I
us.
feel like sometimes
just
it's impossible
escape
to have
on
a
her own.
nice discussion on the
Maybe
internet
Carlos voted for
without
Q-Team
somebody
because she
assuming
manipulated
that
him into
everything
doing
you've
it.
said is meant
Diana,
in some sort of
what's gotten
insulting
into you
way.
all of a sudden? Half a month ago, you were happy, saying it was peaceful.
That was then. This is now.
Has something changed?
No! Nothing's changed. Not a single thing. That's why I'm annoyed. Yesterday, today, it's all the same. Same scenery, the same can. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
I have family on Facebook too, and I do sometimes keep track of them there, but they also know that I'm not really.
Rebecca's fault.
I don't really
She
pay
was the
attention.
head nurse.
So
Ugh, she was the one to suggest I join this experiment.
I'm not so sure you should be blaming her.
But I also have
You
to
had
be on
another reason
Facebook
for signing up for the experiment.
for
didn't
like
you?
my voice acting stuff. There's some groups
You're single now,
that post like
but
auditions
Diana,
and stuff, and
You were married before.
that's all I do.
weren't
I
you?
never go look at my wall or anything on Facebook anymore. 'Cause
Yes.
it's too
But why do you know that?
depressing.
When
People
you
suck.
were married, your husband often resorted to beating you. He was
I
an
mean-
alcoholic and recently unemployed. He screwed up at work, garnering a large debt.
It's a good
if
place to
I
be.
recall correctly. When the two of you dated, he came across as serious and kind, but no longer. He drank to his eyeballs, was always gambling, and would laugh while he kicked and punched you. For no reason. That was his true face. Of course you left him. But even after the divorce, he persisted in following you around.
Oof.
He'd ask you for
Trauma.
money, sex, and if you said no, he beat you black and blue.
That right there.
He's even stopped by the hospital
Many,
cafeteria.
many
You
frames
were
of
having
abuse.
lunch with a coworker of yours. He showed up out of the blue, screaming his head off, and flipped the table. Every time he went off on you, he'd always end with, "I love you. I love you so much, Diana,"
Ugh.
and weep.
Emotional.
His pain called out to you, and you'd always find yourself caving in. In order to cut all contact with him, you figured the only way it'd work would be to seclude yourself. That's when Rebecca brought it up. I heard about a job at an experiment facility called DCOM. So you...
Stop! Stop it!
Oof, running away from an abusive ex.
What is the meaning of this? Why do you know?
Would you believe me if I said I heard it from you?
I mean, he
Stop
is
playing
old
around.
Sigma. Gab, just over there. Diana,
You should probably stop now.
alcohol poisoning is
Can't
not the
you
way to
leave
solve
me
your
alone?
problems.
Hey, what are you doing?
You're not acting like yourself.
You're the super weird one here. Ugh. It's been a whole month and a half. How can you be so calm about all this?
I have some experience with this kind
I
of
lived
thing.
in a facility on the moon. I
Stop
couldn't
talking
exactly
your
go out for a
nonsense.
walk.
Give it back!
No.
I said give it back! Hey! Look what you did!
Hey, stop!
Are you drinking the booze off the ground?
You're so silly. You thought I was serious? Like, I'd actually like that?
Diana, you're...
I can't
So
take
drunk.
it anymore! I'm so sick of this! Hey, sleep with me?
Huh.
Do you hate me?
Of course not.
Oh
Then
no, that's a bad. She's in a
sleep
bad
with
place.
me. Come on, hurry.
Don't. Oh no. No, that's bad time.
Oh.
Sigma knows that's a bad time.
I see. You don't have the balls, coward. Then, how about... Won't you kill me? Please.
Yeah.
Kill
yeah,
me.
she's not handling isolation
What are you
well.
saying?
She
I'd rather be killed by someone now than wait to die, wasting away in this...
Just cut it out. Wait, where are you going?
you slapped her, remember? She has abuse trauma. Bad plan. Hey, Don. How's it going? You have the duration of a pregnancy left before you can teleport again, Diana. Yeah, not everyone handles
I'm sorry.
this well. Also,
It's all
she
my
went through
fault.
stuff before that.
Forgive me.
It was like going through a bunch of saw traps and then being locked inside for COVID.
I could see how you felt. I knew you were crying out for help. But not once did I offer a hand. I couldn't. If we got too close, then I felt like something would shatter.
Yeah, Fi is definitely their kid.
You said the shelter was peaceful. That happiness could be found here. I knew you were putting on a brave face. In reality,
I'm glad your son's okay.
the one
So
who
he's-
believed what
that's
you
scary.
said was me. It's just like you said. I'm not brave. I'm a coward and a wimp. Deep down inside, I was scared of change. I didn't want to lose you. Like that time. Like that bluebird.
I'm so sorry, Sigma.
Ah, there we go. So, like, you could get a hold of his stepdad? That's... Okay. I hope she's not drunk anymore. I mean, I guess if you need a private place. Still slightly awkward.
I have a dream.
You want to go to the moon, right?
I'd love to go to the
You've been
moon.
obsessed with it since you were a kid.
She
Even
is
your
named
name,
after the goddess of the moon.
Diana, comes from the goddess of the moon.
Yep.
Hey, Sigma, can you tell me now why you know so much about me?
I've lived with you for 3 years. So I know almost everything about you.
Huh?
It's not your fault you don't understand. I'm talking about the future. But this history doesn't mean it's an extension of that one. It's a different one. Okay, so hypothetically, Let's say right now we're on this knee. If you continue on the path, you'll only reach the end of the right toes. You'll never go to the left ones. I was just talking about the left leg path. Sorry. I started talking
Weird pillow
nonsense
talk,
again.
Sigma. Weird pillow talk.
Sigma,
Hookups have their place,
are
but
you really from the
they're
future?
tired of them. There's no reason to
You believe me?
make yourself do them.
Yeah, I do.
Sometimes you need a break.
I think it rather makes the dream better.
And sometimes you just want someone to stick around. Three months later, is Diana pregnant? No, go ahead and vent, Maria. It's fine.
I need to tell you something.
Oh, she's totally
Sigma,
pregnant.
I may be...
(11/16/2029). I don't know if that's the actual
You did amazing, Diana.
birthday.
It's a
but we'll
healthy
see.
boy.
Wait! Hold on! Something...
Oh my god, these are the twins.
I think there's another!
What? What? Oh my god. Okay, that is an important date.
Cute. They're so cute.
Those babies look
Yes.
odd.
Who'd have thought you'd have fraternal twins? You didn't realize?
Well,
I mean, it's not like you guys
I
had an
did have a hunch.
ultrasound machine or anything.
but I couldn't be sure.
It doesn't matter, as I'm just glad you gave birth safely. Even in a place like this.
How did she eat
It's all
enough
because of you, Sigma.
to survive
Thank you.
giving birth
Stop.
to twins?
I didn't do anything.
You gave
Okay.
me your food as soon as you knew I was pregnant.
You were the one who did all the work.
She's looking
Thank
pretty
you,
good post-pregnancy.
truly. I couldn't be more proud. You know how people claim unconditional love? I hated that phrase. I thought it was a lie.
But I mean,
I thought there's no way
okay.
something like that exists. Well, I'm a selfish bastard. Every time I help someone, in the back of my mind, I'm expecting recompense.
they have twins.
Whether it be gratitude,
They still don't
praise,
have
or
unlimited food. They added two
higher
more
power
mouths.
to approve of me. But now, I know.
Where did they think this was going?
There really is
Waiting on
such a
Akane
thing
still? Or are they all gonna
as
like
unconditional
use
love
the
in this
teleporter?
world. There's no doubt in my mind.
Because they can't bring the
that I'd
babies in the
give my
teleporter
life
because
for
it was
them.
one
Not for
brain
gratitude
per.
or praise. I don't believe in God, so it's not for God either. I need nothing in return. I don't care if I fade away. I just want them to be safe. And to survive. That's all I ask.
Okay, how are you gonna pull that out? I mean, it depends. They could have been premature.
Gab, listen to me. You know that biscuit I just gave you? That was the last one. There's nothing else left. Thanks for everything. We've gone through so much pain. You always listened to me when I vented to you. You saved me many times. So, thank you. Diana, I want to show you something. Follow me.
It could potentially mean that Kay wasn't a clone.
The transporter's turned on.
I came by earlier and noticed it. It appears to be completely charged.
They're gonna send the babies,
Don't
right?
tell me.
That's right. I'm transporting these two.
Yeah.
What?
Don't worry. Transporting them doesn't mean they'll disappear. Their original bodies stay behind after they're scanned.
Then...
Are you going to say it's pointless? We're out of food. If we simply do nothing. You understand?
Yes, this explains how Phi got in the past.
I'm sure you remember. But it'll take another 10 months to recharge.
So, you're saying this would be the last time we can use it then?
Which means we can't stay with them.
I know.
Each pod must only hold one
The fact that that texture doesn't line up bugs me so bad.
cannot go into a single pod.
I mean, we're assuming that the boy is Kay, but it could actually not be.
Not the future. It's too dangerous.
Then, the past?
There's no point to send them to the near future. Sometime before Zero obtains this device, they'll have to go before the year 2009.
It is very sad.
Did you think of a name?
What about you? Remember? We promised. I'd name him if it was a boy, and you would if it was a girl.
Then we'll start with the boy.
Sigma, your name is from the Greek letter Sigma, right? So, I thought, why don't we name our son Delta?
Okay.
My first initial is D. And then to connect that D to a Greek letter...
Delta? I like it.
How we're sticking with the Greek letters.
What about the girl?
Oddly enough, I was considering a Greek letter too. I want to use the one that means the most to me.
Is it?
Phi. I'd like to name our daughter after her.
Weird to be named
Phi.
after yourself. Oh my god.
I think it's perfect.
Weird. So weird.
It's a wonderful name.
Make sure you stick a name tag in there with them.
Hold on just a minute.
Okay, we are doing that.
We gave them their names. It wouldn't be right if someone changed them, would it?
No, I don't think they know that their Phi is the kid they sent back. Like, they have not connected that yet.
Well, that's...
Phi's brooch.
You're sending it with her?
And gave her
Yes.
mother's... Oh my... Ow. Ow, head. How?
And Delta, I
Where
want
did
to
the
give him
brooch
this.
come from originally?
The Blue Bird music box. Are you ready?
Like, Phi gets the brooch, said she got it from her mom. She didn't really know her mom. Her
Let's
mom left
begin.
it for her. But, like, where did it really come from? In the first place. This is all just a loop. Where did the loop start? Okay, but we can open that door of truth now. That's the important takeaway. Yeah. Yes, yes. Progress. Kind of. Months of progress. Yep. Well, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know. We seem to have cleared all the escape rooms. So everything from here on out is pretty much just it's mostly visual novel stuff. Hey, Bookworm. Yeah. Yep, the wibbly wobbly timey wimey with added parallel universes. Yep. D End 2. Silver Lining.
Have we decided to settle down? You guys sit down?
My puppy is giving me a very accusatory look. All right. Well then. Well, we're doing Arkham City after this, so everything should be less brain bursting. All right, before I forget, magic door. Deadly Premonition is a wild game. Okay. Now, I don't know. The months might be wrong. No, it actually took that. Okay. Oh, there's a new Doctor Who season?
It opened!
One of these
Let's go.
days, I will watch Doctor Who. I've seen bits and pieces of it. I watched mostly, I think
What
the
is
most
this?
I watched was when David Tennant was the Doctor. But
Let's try opening one.
they were fun. I just didn't get to watch them that consistently. Oh, that is an Eric body.
What? Why?
Hey, Eric.
David is back.
Eric!
Sigma, Diana, what's going on?
We'll explain later. Can you move?
Oh, damn. My head really hurts.
Hey, Eric, would you mind telling me? How did you get here?
Huh. That was what I was going to say. How did you guys get into Ward Q?
Ha.
Ward Q? No. This is...
Oh, the writer's back too. That's good.
Well, let's just open the rest of these.
Yeah, so I was right. The gold door connected. Q. Our boy Q.
Huh?
Who's this?
Oh, yeah. You haven't met him before.
Why is such a small child here?
And wearing some kind of weird thing.
Who
Yep.
are you?
Robo Q.
We're...
It's Diana and Sigma from D-Team.
Diana and Sigma? Wait, but how did you get here?
Sorry. We'll explain later. I want to check the other pods first.
We opened a random door with a random number.
Eric, what's going on?
Don't look at me. I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, you really don't, Eric. You are a clueless McCracken there. Ooh, is she alive or dead, though? She doesn't look alive.
This is...
No. Is this a joke?
I was gonna say, it definitely wasn't Fi under
Mira?
there. Too much of a chest.
What's wrong with Mira?
Eric is a bit dim, yes.
No! No!
He's obsessed
It's a
with
trick!
Mira, who is only using him
Mira!
because she wants to touch his heart,
Snap
and
out
in
of
the
it!
actual literal sense.
Please, Mira! Wake up!
But she must have
hell happened?
0 scratchies.
Hey, what about the other ones?
I know.
Empty? No. No, that's a... I don't know if this is the same queue or not.
No.
Oh, that
This
is the
can't be.
chainsaw to Kane. Yep.
Even Akane.
Don't die! You can't die!
Please, no. No!
Yeah, apparently the pod room is where all the bodies go.
What is it, Bubba? Come here.
Oh, and that's the decapitated and dismembered Junpei. Lovely. Yep, this is where Q's other bodies walk around and dispose.
We investigated the other pots while you were unconscious. One was empty, but the other 3. Don't. You shouldn't look. Be lucky if you only faint if you see it.
I'm all right. I've calmed down quite a bit.
Okay.
No. It's not really a matter of being calm or not when it comes to this. The truth is beyond comprehension. Hey, what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to show her.
Hey, stop!
Their own bodies, right? Yeah. Because this is the one they were executed in.
I knew it.
You knew?
I was gonna say, one of those bodies is big and bulky, and the only one with that body
what did you
profile
mean
is
by
Sigma.
that?
Have you told them about transporting Sigma?
No, not yet.
I see.
Transporter? What the hell are you talking about?
There's this machine. You can transport physical data through space-time.
What's she talking about?
Yeah, Eric, it's a little
Sigma.
above your pay grade.
Do you remember all of the blood in the healing room?
You are
I
not the
think
quantum ice cream man.
that may have been our blood in there. These are our bodies lying here. From this history.
You don't mean to say we were executed because of the 1330 vote?
I think so.
What? Oh my god. Then it was all for nothing. We transported to find a history where Phi existed.
Hey! What the hell is this nonsense you're going on about? Answer me, Diana! I said answer me!
Just calm down.
Calm down?
Calm and Eric are
Calm
not
down?
words that ever get used together.
My girlfriend's been murdered! How the hell am I gonna calm down?
He deserves lots of them. Okay, Zero is sharing stuff with us. Although, this is the Axie Carlos who is now possessed by his other body? Or his other brain? Huh.
What did we just watch?
Where is Carlos, by the way?
Now announcing the current casualties. C-Team, Akane, Junpei.
Yeah, he's now the switched Carlos.
Mira. D-Team, Diana.
So he's not necessarily trying to escape.
These 6 are now deceased. As a result, 6 X-Passes will be revealed. June, Jump, Virgin, Blue, Red, Milk. That is all.
6 passwords.
Then that means...
Damn! Carlos is going to beat us!
No, I mean, Carlos is actually not that interested in leaving. Carlos is like, I'm here to figure out how to stop a crazy kid with a mask.
This is...
The lounge for Ward D.
Ward D?
Diana? Sigma? How did you guys get here?
Carlos.
And you're...
How did you get here, Carlos?
Don't move!
Huh?
Drop it!
What? My axe?
Exactly.
I think there's a misunderstanding.
Just shut up and toss it away!
Carlos, your injury.
Akane did this.
Akane?
How?
Well, I didn't see her do it myself. It's a long story.
Hey, look at that! Over there! The X-Pass input devices...
No!
Is the D
that
one?
means the X-Door won't...
Did you do that with the axe?
Why? Look again.
Looks like
Just
it's been
look
shot.
how there are bullet holes everywhere.
Then who did this?
Who do you think? Who's the dumbass with the shotgun?
I did.
Eric!
It's hazy. But I remember. What happened before I was put to sleep. That's how I knew. There was a shotgun in the pod room.
Eric, don't be rash.
Rash?
I'm telling you, drop the gun.
Sorry, but I can't do that. I have to make sure. I shoot the one who did it.
Shoot who did it?
Still have questions
I
about
know
how
it
Carlos
has to
got in
be
here.
one of you who killed my Mira. Spit it out! I'll spare the others, if you do.
Hey, wait! Are you gonna...
Know how you can be sure to win at horse racing? You
Bet on everything?
On all of them.
Yeah.
One of them has to cross the line first.
He is the new Dio.
Same concept. If no one admits it, then I'll kill everyone here.
You have enough shells for that, Eric.
Way, I'll know for sure I got them.
Then does that mean you don't believe me and Sigma?
You kidding? Your whole existence is suspicious. You guys must be some sort of fake Diana
Yeah, I mean, the
and
only
Sigma.
way you would succeed is if
That's absurd.
one of the horse that actually won had terrific odds against them. Otherwise, they'll still probably lose money in the long run.
Zooming through space-time? Ha! Don't make me laugh! If you're gonna lie, come up with something better.
We're not making it up.
Don't lie! You're the ones who killed Mira!
We didn't!
Then who the hell was it then?
Okay, hold on. Calm down.
So, Carlos, you're finally admitting it.
No, it wasn't me.
Don't play dumb. I know you were the one who killed Akane. We all saw the footage earlier.
Came at him with a chainsaw.
So, not gonna deny it?
It's true, I may have killed her.
May?
I mean, there
Even
were
if I
like
did, I mean,
only 4
it
shots
wasn't
on
what I
the
did
wall.
right now.
What are you
He's
even
already spent
talking about?
3
I
of
doubt
them.
You'd believe me if I explained it.
Go ahead and try me.
I shifted from another timeline.
What? Did you just say shift?
So, does that mean you transported here too?
No, that's not it. The two are fundamentally different.
Cut it out! I am so sick of this shit! We all know for a fact that Carlos killed Akane. So, I bet the one who killed Junpei and the one who killed Mira too.
No way! I had nothing to do with the two of them. And besides, how in the world could I kill Mira? I'm part of C-Team. I was limited to the space in Ward C.
Yeah, but how did you get in
Mira
here?
was...
A member of Q-Team.
Right. There's no way I could have killed her.
But how did you get to D?
Aren't we in Ward D?
Yeah, okay. We're finally gonna answer
we
this
just
question.
walked right over into another ward.
There has to be some kind of secret door.
No, I'm not really sure that's what it is. I think we were...
We're what? Not in Ward D to start with?
Could you do something for me, Eric? Please shoot at the wall with that shotgun.
Why should I?
Just do it, please.
Okay, fine.
Oh, put it in your shoulder, man. That's how you break your elbow. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's ominous.
This is...
You're kidding me.
The wall.
Not just the wall. The floor, the ceiling, the sofa and the tables.
I knew it. It's just like the healing room walls.
Healing room?
What are you saying?
So we all really were in the same ward after all.
Oh, but we were always in
ward.
different places.
No, maybe it's more like this shelter never had wards in the first place. Does anyone have their map? For Ward C and Ward Q.
Yeah.
I have ours.
Could you show me?
Yeah, I mean, if he raised it up a little higher, he would have smacked himself in the
First
noise.
is the map for Ward C. And this
Yeah,
is
there's like
Ward
weird
Q.
gaps, which if you
And
overlay,
this here is
they
the
all
map
sort
for
of
Ward
fit
D.
together.
If you rotate the angles of all 3 of them,
And so he's not really going through the vent, he's just sort of looping around the vent. And depending on who's in the lounge at any given moment, because they've all been asynchronously done, the lounge color changes.
I can't believe it.
You're saying the wards were next to each other?
the decontamination room, the prep room, and the lounge just looked different.
So they were all the same place?
Which
This
explains the
lounge was
shotgun
shared by
blast,
members
because
of
Eric
all
had
3
done that
teams.
previously.
But then, how did we never bump into each other at some point?
You gotta do
True.
the fancy 3D bookworm.
We all should have been right here for the vote at 13:30.
Everyone look at your watches. They're all got a different time.
That was because of this thing here.
The bracelet.
Carlos, where's yours?
I've got it.
Oh, yeah. Your left hand.
I'll explain later. So what about my bracelet?
Could you?
I did think
Check
those
your
gaps were kind of
current
weird in the
time?
map. I'm glad that actually paid
Says
off.
23:23.
And now, let's have you two check.
Huh? My bracelet says it's 21:23.
So does mine.
Finally, Sigma and I. It's like I thought.
1923.
No one was ever in there at
Which
the same
one is
time.
the right time?
None of them.
That isn't really important right now. The fact that the displayed time is different for each team is what's important.
That's why they were ordered
How about we use C team's time
on that one
as
flow
a
chart.
base?
That actually does make sense.
That would mean Q team is 2 hours behind, and D team is 4 hours behind. The bracelets have a built-in time lag. In other words, Q team didn't vote at 13:30, but
At 15:30 instead?
yes,
And then D team voted at 17:30.
So you're saying the three teams were never awake at the same times?
Yeah, when one team was awake, the other two
That's what the
were
pod room
sleeping.
was for.
Inside the pods.
So, that's why none of the teams ever saw each other.
that's all I figured out. But looking at these times, I realized something else.
What's that?
The sleeping drugs in the bracelets for Sigma and I are gonna be injected soon.
How could I forget the 90-minute active time?
But if that's right, then your memories.
Oh, you'll forget everything that just happened.
Oh yeah,
Not
if you
good.
don't see the sun,
can
you
we
can
do?
like reset people's sleep schedules.
Don't worry.
Like you can play with that.
I have an idea.
It's crazy. Okay, explanation please.
Wow, this is the transporter room?
Yes. It's just like what I said on our way over.
Do you think this will work?
We won't know until we try. Let's try using what I gave you earlier.
So, we don't have to do anything right now.
Right. If we go by Zero's schedule, Q team should already be asleep.
It's time.
Now, it's time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant
Now, Sigma!
Got it.
dreams.
Oh, they said plates under there. That's cool.
I think it must have worked.
And they actually broke the needle, so they don't have to worry about that again.
Woohoo! That card thing stopped the injection from the bracelet.
Hey, what is that?
I'll show you. It's not man-made. Some sort of alien intelligence created it.
Or a quantum computer?
Well, not that you'd believe me if I told you that.
Well, this has taken some turns I didn't expect it was going to. Yeah, it could just be from the future. Because they didn't think about it earlier? I think that's right, Dawn. I mean, they could even still be from Earth. They could be future. Alien is such a weird term. Well. We still haven't opened the box. Ah, there we go. There's a new thing. What's left on this one? Oh, that's right. Carlos still needs to come back. I should remember that for more than 10 minutes. Okay, well, let's watch Eric try and shoot Carlos. It was a very truthful door. There was a lot of truth behind that door. It was different truth than I was expecting.
Okay, I get the whole location and time part. We were never really separated.
Why didn't it just auto take me to this
in the
one?
same ward from the start. Time, on the other hand, was the reverse. We weren't awake and moving all at the same time, but at separate times. But so what? That just means I doubt you even more now. With this, your alibis are completely gone. If we were in the same places, but at different times, then anyone could have done it.
But nobody knew that
Whoever
until now.
killed Mira and Junpei is one of us.
Yes,
Maybe
exactly.
the quantum computer
The
boy.
most suspicious.
One of the other bodies.
Are you two, Diana and Sigma. Though I guess alibis aren't necessary for you guys. Being fakes, you could move around since the rules wouldn't have applied to you.
Please stop! I already told you before that neither one of us are fakes.
We transported to this timeline via that device over there.
Go ahead and turn it on then.
Well,
We can't.
And why not?
after the transporter has been used once, it won't work for a while.
It takes at least 10 months for the energy to fully charge again.
Would you cut that shit out?
Oh, wait. If you use it, it won't work for 10 months? So, if it's never been used, it'll definitely run, right?
What are you plotting? Hey, this doesn't change the fact that you're still among the suspects.
Carlos seems to have an idea.
There's no question with you.
He's got that idea face.
We all know you killed Akane. We saw the video footage of you doing it.
Yes.
Like I said before, I wasn't the one
the
you saw
time
kill
jumpy
Akane.
stuff really
It was
hurts
the
my
me
brain
who
cells.
was originally in this history.
Hey, asshole. Go ahead. Go ahead and spout more crap.
And of
I'll
course,
shoot you.
Eric is here,
It's
the
the
one
truth. It's the
person
truth,
who
I
is
swear.
just incapable of understanding anything. And he has a gun.
It seems like Akane and I found Junpei's body in the pantry in this history. Junpei's killer was unknown, but Akane assumed it was me.
I mean, it was all definitely Q, though, right? Or Q's alternative bodies.
And that's how you lost your left hand?
I can show you the wound if you still doubt me.
So, you're saying it was all in self-defense?
You attacked Akane because she was about to kill you.
Hey, isn't that enough, Eric? Could you please put down the gun for a second?
Huh. He's different from how he was in the other history. There was something off about him then, but... Is he a different person?
Fine. Why
That's
don't
a
you
difficult
just
question,
show me
Carlos.
This shift thing you're claiming you can do?
All right.
Wait, you're going back?
I'd like to check something before I do, though. Diana, how exactly do you use this transporter device?
But it won't work for 10 months.
I know. I'm asking if we were to use it.
He is an American.
Well, there are these slots. you need to put the cards in the right
He's
order.
also just...
The
yeah, he's one of those
nucleus will
people
turn
that
on.
if you did a check on him, you would
And
never
then-
let him have a gun. He's just... he's just,
Okay, I got it. Thanks.
the shift thing is quite easy. You push the up arrow button, not the
Sorry
one next to the
to
left.
make you wait, Eric.
Yeah.
Taking me for
And a lot of keyboards, it actually has the word shift
I
spelled out on
have
it.
to save them. I need to go save Akane and Junpei.
What the hell? But they're already...
Yes, they're dead in this history, but they're still alive in the other one. So I'm going back to save them. It's something that only I can do.
I told you. Next time you talked crap, I'd up and shoot you.
Then do it.
Huh?
You heard me. Shoot me.
I told you earlier, didn't I? Our lives have to be in danger for our shift ability to manifest.
Oh, yes, he's very much that trope.
Don't worry. I won't die.
He is my least favorite
Even if
character.
this body is destroyed, my consciousness will be...
I think out of all the games.
No! Carlos!
No! No!
Oh, for the love of God, someone please. Please take the gun away from Eric already. Jesus. Nobody needs to see that. Alright, let's go save our friends. I'm not really sure what the plan is. Because we don't have the helmet code. I feel like the helmet code. I mean, it's kind of between him and Dio. I really liked all the characters in 999. I did not like Dio very much, but that's because Dio annoyed the shit out of me. Eric annoys me too, but for other reasons. Ooh, boy.
You're fucking kidding me.
What is this?
Q used his head. Yep.
Explanations can wait. We should get going before he starts moving.
You say that, but where?
That door. There's a device on the other side. It can get us out of this mess.
2.
Let's go.
2 people out of this mess. Be clear, Carlos.
Oh, I get it now.
Huh. The 3 wards all overlapped each other. Who knew?
And I think I figured out the transporter more or less.
Now there's gonna be more copies of people running
So,
around.
Where's our destination?
We didn't need more copies. We had mental copies floating around, and now we have physical copies
It
running around.
appears as if you finally arrived.
Zero.
Asshole. Where are you?
Let me make one thing clear for you. I no longer exist in this world. In the current history, I was executed by one among you, your fellow teammate.
Dio was at least a villain, and I could get behind hating him. Eric is just a
As such,
annoyance.
I will be unable to answer any of your questions. You are speaking to a recording. If you are desperate for answers, I suggest finding me where I am alive. Unfortunately, in that history, our positions are reversed, and the 3 of you are dead. But if you do come, I will share vital information. I'll be waiting to meet with you.
The history when we died?
Eric's a lot like some of the guys I went to school
Where is
with.
that?
Could it be?
And he's also the sort that is essentially, I would say, emotionally abusive.
It's the
in some
one
ways.
where we were executed.
What?
Then how
And
the
was
hell
also
do we
being
even jump to that history?
horribly manipulated by his girlfriend.
We can't shift there if our bodies are already dead.
Oh, so that's it. We're going to transport.
2 of you. 2.
If we pull this
Yeah,
lever,
those are the kind of neighborhoods you avoid. Uh-oh.
He's...
Penalty. Penalty. Time to exterminate.
go ahead, Akane. Junpei.
Huh?
What are you
He'll hop
saying?
to a different one.
It only works with one person in each. At least that's what Diana told me. So no matter what,
If
we
it
can only
crosses all
transport
space-time
two
and it
people
needs
at
to be
once.
somewhat stable,
What are you guys doing?
why
What?
would it be charged
I'll
in some
definitely
timelines
catch
than
up with
others?
you. I promise. Trust me.
Yeah, that's fair. The
After
US
the
has some
transporter has been used once,
problems.
it won't work for a
I
while.
like living where I live, but I don't live
We'll hold you
really
to it.
in a problem area.
I promise. I've never broken one before.
There's
I won't
definitely
now.
some
We're counting on you, Carlos.
cultural issues that if we could all just be sane fucking people could actually be resolved and make it less shitty. Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely some nice places to visit. There's some very bad places to visit too. But if you stick to the good places,
Are they gone? Oh man.
I don't know if Carlos understood that bit
Wait.
about the copies.
Don't give up on me, Carlos.
Oh, Maria. Is that you?
I heard you calling out, so I...
Maria. Maria.
You know I'll be waiting for you. I'll never stop waiting. So...
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. There's no way I'm gonna die here. I can't die here.
Oh, good job, Carlos. Break the machine. That helps everybody. I hope they built it sturdy. Oh. No. No, that doesn't look sturdy.
Guess I can't use this thing anymore.
Were you gonna wait
Well,
for 10 months and use
Wouldn't
it,
have worked
Carlos?
for 10 months anyways, so doesn't matter. What do I do now? The place they transported to. How do I get to the history where we were executed? It's as Junpei said, my body's dead there, so I can't shift. Wait a minute. Then... What the? I don't understand. But this doesn't look good. No, wait! This isn't bad. This is actually... It's my chance.
Yeah, I'd say realistically we shouldn't have to fear going outside. That's... I mean, everything's become a bit too much. Yeah, I don't live in a huge city, so there's definitely crime, and the crime problem has gotten, like, significantly worse. And it has everything to do with the people in charge being absolute fucking knobheads. But that aside, yeah, there's definitely a lot of the people that think that, you know, living in the US is this amazing, perfect existence. They are very blind to everything going on, and they tend to be in the wealthy 10%, probably. And the rest of us just sort of muddle by. I don't think I could live in a big city. I don't really like big cities that much. There's too many people. I don't like people that much. But I like being near enough to certain amenities and stuff like that a small city works for me. And small towns don't really work for me because everybody knows everybody. And I'm not a fan of like how much people get up in your business. Because they can get up in your business a lot. Like, my city feels like a small town sometimes, like with as close as like you are to knowing someone else. Like, it's ridiculous. It feels a bit like a small town. And people get nosy like a small town. Yeah. I don't think there's any perfect place. I think it's just you find a place where you can be happy and live your life. 100,000 people's not bad. That's a pretty decent size, but not like so
Carlos
small
isn't
that you're related
Wait,
to half the people in the town.
What is he doing? He
Kind of a common problem around here.
Maybe he's...
Don't say it.
I'm going to go check in the lounge.
Hey, Junpei!
So it's out of power if it's being used to drop someone there, right? Like, it's out of power at the source and the destination? Can it still be the destination if it's out of power?
What the hell is... Oh. What happened? Oh, I better get Akane.
One of the places I went to school, I had a bunch of family that lived in the same town.
My guess is that something exploded.
Exploded?
Could not handle the amount of...
Bomb went off in the decontamination room.
Who'd do that?
Nosiness my family had. And, like, expectations that I'd be doing a bunch of stuff with them all the time. And it was just like, I'm doing school, guys.
Unauthorized escape.
Do you get it? D-Team set the bomb.
Huh. And that's how the ceiling collapsed in that room.
I mean, yeah, I live really close to a mountain, so it's like really nice to go outside and just like go walk up in the mountain.
The ceiling
Unfortunately, there's more people than there used to be up there,
a little while
but
after they escaped.
Nice. Oh, Jesus.
I had a very religious Hispanic family, and that makes them very interested in all your goings on and very judgy. It's not a good combination.
First, Akane. A history you find yourself in. Is that one?
What? No!
The first Radical 6 patients have left. They should reach the hospital shortly.
Oh, so this is after Diana
It's unavoidable now.
did that.
The virus is spreading all
This
over
is the world.
That's a damn lie. It has to be.
No, it is the truth. Free the Soul's plan is progressing smoothly.
Then that's gotta mean you're that cult's...
Correct. I am the founder of Free the Soul.
Oh, yeah, the rumors around the family stuff is really annoying. Because, like, no one... I don't know, my family's, like, super passive-aggressive, too, so they'll never
Thanks to your
ask you
dream,
directly.
6
They'll just sort of make
billion
hints, and
people
you're just like,
Don't be
what are you
mistaken.
hinting at? Just ask me the question you really want to ask
Let
me.
time pass.
So
An even
frustrating.
worse future awaits. A religious fanatic will trigger a nuclear war. with a terrorist attack. 8 billion. All of mankind will perish. Unfortunately, the fanatic's identity is unknown. Therefore, I decided to kill 6 billion people.
Why?
By doing so, I will have a 75% chance that they are among the virus's casualties. To tell the truth, history has proven me right.
So, to kill one person, you'll sacrifice 6 billion?
It is to save 2 billion people.
Yeah, if they can't
And that's how you use
use your
Radical
name,
6.
then
You don't believe that's the
they don't need to be talking to you.
What?
It's rough sometimes, but
Of course I don't!
Is that all
if they're
you
not
think
genuinely
human
making an
lives
effort,
are worth? Do you feel nothing as you kill off a whole bunch of innocent people?
yeah, but I know there's lots of
a way
like
of life.
very intolerant people out there.
Sinner
Some of
or
my family are very much the same
People
way.
will die or be killed in an unjust manner.
Like, to put it in perspective, me living with my husband before we were married was like almost the worst possible thing
What are you
that I
talking
could be
about?
doing.
Your
So.
father was sentenced to death for a crime he didn't
Yeah.
commit.
Zero is really banking everything on that
Your
75%
mother
chance.
killed herself.
No! That's wrong! My parents were involved in an accident!
You were likely told that. But
Yes, we are right. Akane's
it's a lie.
dad was the one that was put away
What
by
I
the,
showed just
for
now is
the
the truth.
incorrect murder.
No!
That Mira probably did.
If your father hadn't been falsely accused, how different your life would have been. You'd never have been
Also, why didn't he
involved
unleash the
in
100% kill rate? And then he would definitely have killed the person.
And clearly, the incident a year ago would not have happened either. And of course, Junpei. The path you've walked during your life would have been completely different too. The smallest
here we
things
go.
have a drastic effect on a person's life. As I said, that's just the way it is.
But that doesn't mean that you have free reign to just mess with the lives of people like that.
He's not saying to kill everyone,
Only
just
God
mostly
decides
everyone.
who lives
Yeah.
and who dies!
Oh,
Assuming
to
there
think
is a
you
God.
of all people
That is an
would vote
assumption.
God. Very well. I will
Ooh, Akane's got her serious face on.
believe it. You, of course, see the clothing laying on the bar counter. The evening of April 12th, 2029. Wear those.
Oh, those are the same robes that,
There, I shall tell you the secrets of the world.
There's no way I'd ever go!
what Snake was dressed in 999.
You will most definitely come. Well, that is, if you manage to escape the shelter.
Just watch. I'll get out soon.
Of course we will. Diana's bringing back a rescue team.
Do they even have any reason to believe that the two of you are alive? If there is no rescue, then the remainder
yeah,
of your
Clover's
lives
brother.
will carry out in this same
When
site.
they kidnapped him and put him in the
Sacred
coffin, when he
site?
woke up, he was in the cult robes.
This is the
That was never
sacred
really
site
explained.
where the birth of Brother, founder of Free the Soul, occurred.
Are you saying you were born here?
Yes, but raised elsewhere. The moment we were born, we were transferred to the past via the transporter.
Oh shit.
Back to April 1904.
1904.
1904?
I think they kind of
Wait.
overshot.
Did you just say we?
Yes,
Do you mean your little brother?
it's true. I had a younger brother, but we
Okay, no, it's not.
related by blood. He was the son of the
Oh,
couple
wait.
who raised me.
Then
Let me clarify. My we is referring to my younger sister. You know this person very well. It appears I've spoken too long.
Oh.
But I will impart to you something very important.
This
The spell to open Pandora's box.
It seems like they did overshoot on the
Remember
time.
these words well. It will come in handy someday.
Alright, what am I remembering?
We wait. Odie?
It's Latin. Live for today.
Live for today. Latin.
I wonder what's happened to Carlos.
Maybe he won't be coming.
Why would you say that?
Maybe nobody's going to come to save us. Like Zero said, Diana and the others probably don't know we're alive in here. It'll just be us two, in this place, forever.
No, I think there's someone else. Or maybe more like something.
Yeah, Gab.
Gab!
Oh, I'm glad you're safe.
At least the puppy is still
Hey,
around.
Look, isn't there something in his collar?
This is... anagram?
Oh, yeah, that's when you rearrange the letters of a word or phrase.
But we need to know the sentence to work from.
Yeah, Latin has conjugations
The
like
original
Spanish.
sentence. Oh, hey, Akane, do you remember the Ward C Lounge?
Yes.
What did it say on the wall?
I think it was... let the game end where I treat two.
Can we make any other phrases using all the letters from that?
I mean, these people solve anagrams, and I would need a lot of paper for that.
Well, it's not perfect, but together with me, we are 10. But if that's what it is, there are leftover letters.
How many?
5 extra letters. L-D-A-E-T. The thing is, I don't know what word I could make out of them.
But what could "together with me, we are 10" mean?
It could be saying, if you're with me, then there are 10 of us.
10?
I mean, there are plenty of other ways to read. Where are you going, Junpei?
A dog just trotting along.
Hey, why isn't Q on this board?
Why? Well, because he's not dead.
Wait, he's still alive?
I think so.
Huh, Q is alive. We are 10. What? No.
Is that Carlos? It looks a little slim for Carlos, but could be.
Sorry about the wait. Well, I guess I was the one who waited. I promised, didn't I? That I'd
It is
come back for
Carlos.
you.
Huh.
Wait!
It is true. It is possible Zero is female, but he did say with his sister. So the Zero is
Hey,
Delta.
Junpei, Akane, I'm here to save you.
Why is Fi, like, how is Fi that old then? Like, how did she cryo sleep from 1904? Like, what? What? Alright, so I guess that explains how Junpei and Akane survived to be in Virtue's Last Reward. Down that path, I guess. So confused.
So, let me get this straight. You shifted to the history where you pushed the yellow button.
I can't leave with you guys.
Huh?
I made a promise in another history.
Oh, that's this thing. I was
I'd
wondering when
definitely
this would
save
loop
you.
back.
Then you went back in time 10 months by activating the unused transporter?
So you guys would be able to transport to this history. I needed 10 months to charge the device again after I used it.
And then you just waited for a long time.
That's right.
You didn't think of stopping Zero's plan?
If I
Valid
did
question.
that, then I couldn't have met you guys, right?
Also, there was another
That
Carlos
was one
running
hell
around.
Of a thing you did.
Huh?
Do you know what happened because of you? Mira and Eric died. Sigma lost his arms and an eye, and he's in the hospital.
That's not all. Zero said the first Radical 6 patients have left.
It's too late. We can't stop the spread of the virus.
So where they're at right now
What
is
happened today
the future
is
that led
going
them to
result
Virtue's Last
in
Reward.
6 billion people.
You know, Carlos didn't know about any of that. Stop giving him grief, man. He didn't know what Radical 6 was.
This is the end. I have to start over from the beginning.
Start over?
We'll start now and spend the next 45 years preparing for my plan.
You have a plan?
In 45 years, I'm going to call Sigma and Phi's consciousnesses to the future. We must do it, or we can't save all those people.
I mean, but also, remember his body teleported here. There was still a Carlos
I'll help
here.
you, Akane.
So, there was a Carlos with them.
Let me join Crash Keys, or whatever you're calling it.
I can't do that.
Why?
Oh, she had the ring in the
I'm going
future.
to need you to forget
I
everything
remember
you
that
know,
from Virtue's Last
Junpei.
Reward. The old lady had the massive ring.
What?
I'm really sorry.
So he can become Tenmyoji.
Hey, Akane!
And forget. Ah.
No, you can't be.
Well, yeah, there had to be that
Why?
escape. Or that universe
I will never
to
forget
prompt
you.
all of this looping back.
Please,
It's you know,
forget
headache inducing.
me. You need to forget.
No, I don't want to. I'll never forget. No matter what happens, I won't. I won't.
Akane, why?
I do what I must to accomplish my goals. That is just how I am. Even if that means I must lose my life,
Yeah.
I swear
It does
I'll
explain.
make
Well,
the
and he
AV
was still
project
looking
a
for her, but it
success.
explains why he didn't know what she looked like as an adult. Or didn't have a picture of her as an adult. And not remembering this experience when we were in Virtue's Last Reward. Yep. It all like it all ties together from like 999 onward. I mean, it does. It's actually quite impressive how it all ties together with how wild these games are. All right. 2 more endings to go. I definitely don't think we're going to finish it today, but maybe one more stream. That path on the left, by the way, is the true path, I guarantee. So, I think we're picking up, it looks like on that one. So it's going to be a one of these, maybe. The box? He did give us a code, right? Brother being female would be a twist, yeah.
What?
I feel like I can almost remember. What? The password. I think the password has to be...
How Carlos would know this because he wasn't there for any of that. That's their password. I wondered, he quoted to everybody a phrase in Latin during one of their things. I bet that's all their forces quit boxes.
What the hell is this?
It looks like a device of some kind.
Hey, look.
Yeah, they are
something's
Delta.
appearing on the
0
monitor.
is Delta.
To execute the force quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
Central control computer?
Wait, did we ever see something like that in here?
If there isn't, then we're out of luck.
Dead end, huh?
But I'm mystified as to why Phi is young.
Hey.
If they would at the same time.
How did you know that password?
No, it would be a nice twist.
I don't know how I knew.
This is just a guess, but Carlos, did you possibly shift from another timeline?
Wait, shift?
Shift.
Yeah, there was a lot of death.
Oh, so it was like that then?
Hey, come on. You're the only one to figure it...
Sorry, just... Could you be quiet for a second? I need to think about something.
Let me pack together all the memories that I have just gotten back. Yeah, so many deaths, so little time to parse through it all. Phi would be as old as Brother. As Delta, if they went to the same time.
You've been sitting here for an hour, Carlos. Could you maybe share what
With
you've
his
been
hand on
thinking
his
about?
chin the entire time.
Do you want to know?
Yes.
I was thinking about you, Akane.
Don't phrase it like that.
Me?
Junpei's gonna get
You're,
jealous.
Well, to be blunt, really hot.
Huh?
We may never manage to make our way out of the shelter.
Oh, God.
You know what that means, right?
I'm sorry. I'm not sure.
What the hell are you getting at, you asshole?
Oh, look. A Neanderthal is trying to block my way.
What? Wait, what the hell?
Carlos!
What are we doing? Why are we doing?
Please, stop this!
Shut the fuck up! You bastard!
Okay, you got
What the? Hey, wait up!
Did you leave your personality in a different body there, Carlos? I assume you have a plan.
What the hell are you doing, Carlos?
I suppose I couldn't control myself?
You asshole!
He's definitely doing something on purpose.
What? Is that all you got?
What did you say?
That's the extent of your feelings for Akane? Huh?
Damn you!
That was a good one. Oh, I can tell you're finally getting fired up over this.
Shut the fuck up! You fucking asshole!
What? I'm not really sure what Carlos is trying to accomplish here. I assume there's a reason. I wish I knew what it was.
Carlos, are you all right?
Yeah, that was nothing. Anyway. Hey, man. What do you say to a drink?
What?
To clean the slate between us. Come on.
What? What? Why is everyone just like, yeah, okay. It's fine. Carlos just had a
This
different
one worked
personality for
fine?
20 minutes.
Ah, damn it. I blame you for this, Junpei. My hands are all shaky after your brutal punches. Sorry, but could you guys help me clean this up?
What the hell?
Carlos, you're not a great actor. Telling secrets, are we?
Thanks, guys.
Sure.
Yeah.
Guys, it's almost time.
You're right.
Now it is time for you to sleep. When next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes. Pleasant dreams.
I assume he told them things. I think it was just supposed to mask what he was doing, like he was doing it to throw Zero off, but like I assume he was telling Junpei stuff while Junpei was beating the shit out of him, but okay. That was the force quit box. Weird. Okay, well, we have some new things here. Okay. They could have placed those cards in there, but he didn't go in the right room for that. I think it was, yeah, Carlos was pretending. He wanted Junpei to attack him so he could move Junpei somewhere and talk to him. But, yeah. I'm not sure why he thought that was the best way to do any of that.
Why? Why?
Shut up! He was trying to make me look the fool. He probably figured I wouldn't shoot.
Oh, that's right. We're
Looks
back
like he
with
figured wrong.
Shotgun Eric.
No!
Why would you waste another shot on the
Hey,
dead body,
cut that out,
man?
Eric. No. I won't stop. Not until you're all dead.
But they're probably waiting for the time changeover, right? For
Didn't
the
I
next
say
crew.
already? Because one of us is the one who killed Mira. It's you, isn't it?
was gonna say, scare
I
him.
told you.
Punch in
it's
your
not.
code.
You're
Pop
gonna
your head
have
off.
to prove it.
Proof. I don't have any.
Eric
I'm
doesn't need
killing
help
you.
looking like an idiot, does he?
Wait! Please wait!
He took Zombieland to heart. Yeah.
I know.
Eric is definitely the kind of
Maybe.
person who should never, in any circumstances, hold any sort of weapon. He also doesn't even know how to hold the shotgun right, and it's really
Maybe
bothering
what?
me.
Maybe if I take this helmet off, I think you'll understand then.
So, your face will prove your innocence?
Yeah, face.
Fine.
Yeah, that.
Take it off.
Sure. I assume I have to punch
the
in the
number
code.
for this is. I think it's.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna just open a face mask. This will go well, right?
What? Are you serious?
It can't be.
No! Yeah. I'm.
Yeah, I
Not
don't know how I was holding
human.
that up.
That makes you even more suspicious.
No, it's because I'm not human that I can't be.
What do you mean?
He doesn't bleed. So she
My
couldn't.
blood,
Well.
it's white.
Oh, right,
not
because he's an
red.
android like Luna.
So what?
Remember how Mira had some skin and blood under her nails?
Yeah.
Wait, well, I guess you wouldn't because of the memory loss, but
No. You're right. When I tried to revive Mira, I took a look at her.
then you realize I think the skin and blood is that of the killer. Before Mira died, I think she did her best to resist.
Well, she is a born killer.
See. I suppose you're right then. You didn't kill her. But no,
But the others did.
it doesn't change the fact that you existing is suspicious. I mean, come on.
Okay, Eric,
Why is
you're
a
just
robot here?
making up excuses to
Well-
shoot things at this point. That's all you're doing,
Because
man.
Zero brought me in.
What the?
Zero created me so I could support him in this game.
I knew it!
Wait, Eric!
Out of my way! I'm gonna kill him!
Please, just calm down, Eric.
Shut up!
If what he said is true, then he would be able to tell us who Zero is. Yes, Hound. What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Do you want to be a lapdog right now? Is that what you want?
Do you? No? Fine. If If you know, then tell me right now who the real Zero is. What's the name of the bastard who locked us up and forced us to take part in this messed up game?
Zero's name is...
Okay. We know this. Zero is Delta. What is it? What is his name? Eric! Actually, because I know this leads to a bad end if I don't do this right, I'm totally gonna put Eric in here. You are Zero and you didn't even know it! Okay. I shouldn't find that quite so funny, but I do.
Me? So you're saying I'm Zero? You fucking brat!
Oops. And there goes Eric losing it again. Oh, no, they have a programmed response, I think, for every other name if you put one in and it accepts it.
Oh, screw it.
I think you can even put in Zero,
I'll
maybe.
Just kill all of you!
There were not that many shells in that cabinet, man. Where are you getting these extra shotgun shells from? Don't shoot the dog, though. For the love of God, don't shoot the dog. Finger off the trigger, man. Trigger discipline.
Mira.
You're right, he probably keeps them there. He probably smuggled them in. Alright, well, now. Well, he didn't shoot Q in the head. I think he shot him in the chest, but there's more Q bodies. We've seen them. So, not gonna really be a problem. I gotta get the bad ends, though. The OCD person in me is like, I must fill out all the lines. Which I'm actually really just gonna real quick jump here and then enter in a different... 57 shells in the 4-round magazine. I'm gonna not open this right. I know what the code is. The code is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Never mind.
Crap! I don't know!
Not good under pressure.
You bastard! You're fucking with me, aren't you?
There we go. I assume this ends the same way. Uh-oh. Yeah, go change that luggage code fast. Hey, Bungie. How's it going? Oh, it's Final Fantasy.
Oh, God.
At least in that case, he just didn't shoot everybody else. Alright. Okay. All the ways that people can die. Eric's confusion. I think if we say who Zero is, Eric is also going to be confused. Because Eric's perpetual state is confusion. I'm sorry. Final Fantasy XIV is one of those games that I always really, really, really wanted to play, but I also don't think I have the time commitment to be able to do that anymore. And I also feel like I would therefore get nothing done in my life as soon as I started playing it. And they're like,
Zero.
the fuck?
The real Zero is... you, Delta.
Delta?
Are you doing a
Heard that name before.
Yeah,
Ace
me
Attorney
too.
thing here?
Oh, yeah. You guys wouldn't know. Because you transported into this history.
Well, Delta's
Would you
a kid, by
stop
the way.
yapping, Sean? This old man's name is Q.
That's right.
That's what he was called at DCOM.
Yeah, I called him that. And Mira, she always called this man Q, too.
Then...
What? What? Since when was there an old man in here? He just wheeled himself in? I guess? Why does he have a bracelet too?
He stood. This guy totally stood.
You're completely correct, Sean. My real name is Delta.
He spoke.
I thought you were supposed to be deaf.
Okay.
I was gonna say, please.
Here we are.
Please explain to me where this old man came from that everyone's like, oh no, we know all about him.
DCOM facility.
The old man in the wheelchair, too?
Uh-huh. His name is Q. It should be obvious, but he can't walk. What's more, he can't see or hear either.
He can't hear.
Nope.
But then why?
Strangers living together on Mars for an extended period of time? What kind of problems would that bring? How would the
Especially
subjects
ones when
figure
they
out
can't communicate.
solutions to the resulting troublesome situations? According to the DCOM staff, that's what the experiment was trying to determine.
Like the chair-bound old man. They put us in a difficult position on purpose. To observe how we'd get out.
So, you're saying it...
It was all a lie.
He's ancient. If he was
Your eyes.
a baby in 1904. Oh, those look normal.
This is...
There are a large variety of security cameras in place throughout the shelter. A feed of all the footage is fed in, and they all appear there.
I always like the eye aesthetic of like the
So
dark eye
you
with a
used
different
that to
color
spy on
iris
us
in
the
it.
whole
He
time.
looks cool.
Yes, I did. However, it is limited to those histories where I am alive.
Alive?
histories?
Hey, Sigma, go take off his clothes.
Huh?
Just hurry and do it!
There is no need. This is what you wanted to see, correct?
You
Phrasing, Eric, phrasing.
Hold on, don't do it, Eric!
If you shoot, we won't be able to ask him anything.
Think Eric cares? Eric is a moron. He's gonna shoot his own foot off here in a second.
Was it you who killed Junpei too?
No. Mira was the one who did that.
Oh.
What?
Kind of.
She
How?
was, in a sense, a collaborator.
Oh.
She, was a necessary element of my plan. But it wasn't that I gave her a specific set of orders. I simply let her roam free and do as she pleased. Oh, I did exempt her from the drug injections.
Oh, good.
Then why? Why'd you kill Mira?
She's a serial killer. The Heart Ripper. Many innocent people lost their lives because of what she's done. I only gave her her due punishment.
What are you talking about? Stop bullshitting me!
It's the truth. In another history, you and Diana and Sigma were all murdered by her.
Shut up! You're just making shit up! I will
Don't remember her
never
killing
believe
Diana
you.
and Sigma, but
There's no way my angelic Mira would ever... Ah!
No, Eric! Don't shoot! We haven't asked him everything yet.
Shut up! I don't care! The X door will never open again!
It'll open. Of course it will.
What?
So, should we ask him how?
Right. The old man. Delta.
I'm waiting for him to go. Yes, Father. A lot. She's killed a lot.
See.
I would
get
guess
it
more
now.
than 20.
We need this boy. I mean, Sean. He needs to get direct access to the central control computer. Is that right?
But
What?
to connect to it directly, I need to extend a cable from my neck and plug it into the console jack that's inside. But, well,
It looks like the cover is shut.
yeah.
Ooh.
We would need to open this first.
What's the code?
Code?
Don't play dumb. The code to open the damn cover.
It's 3808-0832.
Okay, I have that written down.
It opened.
Now we just need to extend the cord and connect it. Okay, it's ready. Just wait a sec. I'll open the X door.
Oh, Eric.
Why?
No, my hand just...
This is why people like
I
you
have
don't
no more
get
use for
guns.
this
This
history.
is also
There's only
Eric.
one thing left to do.
why you don't keep your finger
No.
on the effing trigger.
Wait! Don't...
Oh, well, I guess. Yeah, have a good one, Hammond. Have a good one. Yeah. But again, Eric, this is why you don't keep your finger on the
Mom.
trigger. Ah, there it is. Mum. Yeah, Eric, for 10 seconds, could you stop blowing your brains out? I think I keep spelling his name wrong, too. It came from within. That's the name of that ending. Or the achievement. Okay. So. Yeah, he's like, oh, mother. Father, he's like, I'm gonna just shoot you in the chest, Father. It's fine. Okay. So, I guess I should start down the other path of madness. We're not going to finish the other path of madness now. Oh, we can't actually go do this now. Let's do that, because it's who killed Mira. That's the question, right? Yeah, I thought this would be longer, but I think this has actually been, so far, shorter than Virtue's Last Reward.
Hey, we aren't getting anywhere like this. If just one more person dies. One more person.
There's 10 people. We could just kill Delta. Yeah, this one had more cuts. I mean, Virtue's Last Reward had a ton of cutscenes too. I think they had roughly... No, this had less, for sure. This had less rooms.
I'm really sorry.
This was more equivalent to 999 in number of rooms. But... So, the true endings on these games are insanely long. Every single one of them. So that's kind of why I want to get it started today.
All your choices.
Because it will go on forever. I hope I don't have to remember that one.
This is yet another destiny.
All right. There we go. It's complete. We're good. All that's left is the true ending. So, I don't really know how to proceed from there. Let's see. Is it everyone needs to do their force quit box? I mean, let's give it a shot. I mean, I haven't seen the ending yet, so we'll see. But we'll just go down the list. We'll see if everyone's password is the same. Hope it is. I mean, to be fair, Virtue's Last Reward didn't really have an ending. It was just sort of a lead into this one.
Now announcing the current casualties. Presently, there are none. Please continue enjoying the decision game.
They're just messing with us.
Well, this is good, though. Now we know no one's died so far.
So far. You make it sound like somebody will die at some point.
Isn't that obvious? We're all human.
And I'm going to rip the hearts out of
There's
several
no way I'm
of them.
dying of old age here.
Oh, but I guess the vote at 1330 went really well.
Sounds like everyone spread the votes out.
Wait, forget that for now. Look at your bracelets.
0003?
Not exactly a Happy New Year kind of mood, is it?
Yeah, there's nothing to be happy about.
There is! The death count is 0.
I mean,
That's
it's
plenty to be happy over.
not exactly, Eric, if you're trying to get out of here with 6 people dead.
That being said, how about a celebratory shot?
Do you need to rub it in?
Oh,
It's
that's
been a long
right.
time since we've hit
You're
the
still a minor.
That's not what
no
I
deaths
meant at
route.
all.
His head.
We did those first.
He's got a giant metal orb on his head, remember?
Oh, that thing.
He also doesn't have a mouth.
Well, don't you have some sort of mouth part to open?
No. Of course I don't. If it opened, it would have done that a long... It's open.
Huh?
Look, the box. The Force Quit box.
Let's check it out.
That's right, because one of the other teams opened it.
Why is it open?
Yes, which
what's up
celebrate?
with
What
this
kind of shot are
weird
we talking
device?
here, Eric?
Huh, something's displayed on the monitor here.
It says, to execute the Force Quit program, the central control computer must be booted.
Central control computer?
What if... Maybe it's...
Hey! Where are
They
you
have the
going?
computer room in there, actually. Yes, Eric's saying that is wrong person.
Where are we?
The map says we're in...
the Quantum Computer Dome. The computers in here govern all the functions that run within the shelter.
Why do you know that?
I can't really tell you why, because I don't know.
What?
Anyway,
Yep.
I think they mean
In theory,
this when they say
down this
central
route,
control computer.
the important people will survive. I will not make guarantees that Eric and Mira make it out alive.
What about that?
Everyone else will
Wait.
be fine.
I feel like I'm remembering something. I know.
Know what?
The way you start up the system. First, we need to get the cover off.
It
There's
reminds
no
me
way we
of
can insert the plug
head
if we
from
don't.
Nier.
The
Nier Automata.
Please, just shh. I think the number is...
The one that the like creator guy wears. All right, it was 3, 8, 0, 8. My room got dark, and I'm trying to read this in the light of my computer screen. 0832. I haven't seen the new one yet. I haven't watched anyone play it. I watched someone play the original Nier Automata, but it's like
it opened.
A whole
Now all
thing.
we have to do is insert the plug here.
So where is this plug?
It ties in with
I
another
think-
game series. I don't remember what it's called, but it's all from the same creator.
If we input the right numbers here.
What?
Wait. What do numbers for your head have anything to do with the plug for this?
Drakengard, yes, yes, that one.
I should just do it. You might get it then.
Stop avoiding the question.
Do you even know what should go there?
I love you, Happy.
The numbers are,
My puppy has come to remind me that she does exist and she would like dinner. 6, 1, 4, 0. Yeah, I have a lore video saved that talks about the entire lore all the way through of Drakengard and Nier. It's like some wild stuff too.
Are you kidding me?
Are you gonna pee yourself, Eric?
You're... Ah!
now he's just gonna be useless and faint. Got it. Hey, thank you for the follow, Black Blue.
Eric, it's been an hour. Would you just get used to it already?
How can I? I mean, it's a robot.
Oh, Eric. Can we?
Could you
Why are
maybe
we standing
do
here for an
something
hour? Why
about
haven't
it?
we plugged in this hour while Eric is losing his shit?
Is this better?
Yeah.
I'm sure he's
Now
allowed to
shape
catch it.
brings
He's
out
just.
your eyes.
It's more impactful
So
if it drops to the
this
ground.
Doesn't freak you out or anything at all.
I could say the same to you.
Well, not much phases me.
I'm a psychopath.
It's not that tight.
I don't feel emotions.
You
I
could have
can't
been a
feel
Martian
surprised.
for all I care.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was surprised when I first found out. I thought my heart was in my throat.
You don't have a heart.
Hey, hold on. Did you say when you first found out?
I meant it happened to me before. In the past. In another history.
Another?
I remembered everything when I saw what I looked like earlier.
Oh, yes. Mira definitely's got some, yeah.
You see, my brain isn't located in this head. My thought center is there.
Yeah, because it's quantum, it
inside
crosses
the quantum
time
computer.
streams, because quantum and
That
time.
is where I think, perceive, and send command signals to this body. For example, when I raise my hand like this, it's simply receiving
Yeah, I don't know if
a
I would
command,
ever
just like a remote-controlled toy.
play Drakengard myself,
know?
because
A quantum state is
I like
when
to
where
not be
all
ragey at my
possibilities
games.
overlap and coexist.
But I
This
would definitely
quantum
watch somebody
computer,
play it.
then, is able to use this state and run, say, simulations A, B, and C simultaneously. Basically, my brain is an infinite number of worlds and possibilities. So I can use that framework and, well, jump between other histories.
Oh, there's no way
That I could do that?
I mean, maybe when I was
But it's
younger, I might
possible
have
that you two might be
taken on
undergoing
the
the same
challenge,
thing.
but like now,
There's a theory.
There's
Human
enough to be
consciousness
ragey about
may
in, like,
be a
regular
result of
life.
quantum effects in the brain.
I like
It's
to just
called
be chill.
quantum mind. It's more or less suggesting a human brain is a form of quantum computer. If a specific set of conditions are met, then you too can
jump to other histories?
Oh no, don't tell them that. Don't tell these people. These people don't need to jump.
This sounds like crazy talk.
Yep.
You
That's
don't
definitely
believe
someone
me?
else has definitely
course
played
not.
it. They can suffer.
I don't blame you.
Um
I guess I should explain.
it's one thing where I think if I was doing it,
Please? Start at the beginning.
I would probably record it and then edit it way down,
Before
because
I
I'm sure
begin,
I'd spend
I need
hours
to do
just
one little thing.
losing my mind. Why does it have an airlock? Exactly. I've been wondering that.
What did you just do?
Just a little something.
All the camera feeds from all the invisible cameras. I guess it could be vacuum sealed, but I think I'd still be worried about the smoke coming out every time they opened it.
Nothing changed. Huh.
That we can see. But it looks like the message changed.
Yes, I started up the system earlier.
It says force quit program on standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. What does that even mean?
Wait, it seems like there's something else.
The key items are
A mother's mementos?
I wonder what those could be.
Phi's medallion and the birdcage.
So, this is saying we need to find them?
Does that mean they're hidden around here somewhere?
Even if that's true, I don't think we have the time.
Damn. Guess our time's up.
The relationship between Phi and Sigma.
Now it is time for you to sleep.
Kind of
When
like.
next you wake, know you will have no memory of these past 90 minutes.
Good friends.
Pleasant dreams.
Like, I mean, there was the definite thing that, you know, Sigma's a perv. But it kind of felt like two really good friends that, like, needle each other a lot. I have some friends like that, too, where we talk shit to each other all the time. It's kind of what it felt like. Yeah, or, like, siblings, maybe. But it didn't feel romantic. I definitely felt the stuff with Luna felt a lot more romantic when that stuff happened, and then we found out she was an android. So, yeah. You know, and finding out that Sigma totally had a crush on Diana, and then Luna's clearly based on Diana. I suppose it's not surprising. All right. I'm gonna guess this one. Oh, how's that going? No, I want to jump, please. Yes, Oh, that's true. The androids in Dragon Ball. Oh, that's good. Glad it didn't turn out to be something serious.
Now announcing the current casualties. Presently, there are
No.
none. Please continue enjoying the decision game.
Oh, they're cyborgs, not androids.
Hey, excuse me, but could we maybe call a cab? We have a lost child here.
Who are you talking about?
Well, best to get her home soon. Her mother must be worried. And
You know better than anyone that I don't have one.
good God.
0003?
We're in the new year now?
It's kind of like one of those
So it's no longer
mistranslation things, and I think
2028, but
Dragon Ball's old enough that I don't know if that
2029.
kind of definition had
Our
solidified quite
memories
yet.
end after
in
we
science
voted
fiction.
at 1330.
But it could also have been a translation thing.
now we're stuck with a 10-hour blank gap.
Were we really asleep that whole time?
We might have woken up several times since then, but we've only forgotten about it.
Because of the drugs.
Yeah, I don't know if, like...
Hey, look.
I think it
the
took a while
box.
for the definition to settle out in
The Force Quit box.
science fiction altogether, and then spread a unified definition around the world. So, it could have just been that.
Why is it open?
No idea.
There's
Plus
text
Android.
displayed on the monitor.
This is different than Cyborg.
Force quit program
Sounds
on
different.
standby. To initiate, 2 key items must be set. How about that?
Wait. Think there's more to the message.
Each is a mother's memento. A mother's memento?
Diana, does any of that ring a bell for you?
No!
Hey, what's wrong?
My head.
I think it makes more difference if you're exploring themes of, like, what exactly it means to be
That
human.
can't be.
And,
What is it?
like,
Did you
robotic
remember
sentience.
something?
But
That's when that distinction,
that's
I
true,
think, matters more. But But if you're not exploring those
items we need to
themes,
insert are...
then it's not as relevant. Oh my god, they fit exactly. Had to remember. I was trying to find a word. It's the brooch, but I just was like, what did they call it that fits in that space? And my mind was a blank. No, it doesn't. I'm short a letter. Oh, it's probably just a space. They have been giving me the space key. No? Okay, help me out here. Music box. It's probably music box. You're right. Oh, and of course it reset my thing because that's what the alt tabbing or the shift tabbing does. This game. Yeah, music box. Yeah, it's a little hard. Like, they don't always, like, yeah, I should say it was a music box, but when you look at it, you're like, birdcage. I don't know why, that reminds me a lot of,
Diana?
What's gotten into you?
BioShock Infinite.
Oh, Fi!
Yeah, I realized there was the space because I kept trying to use it before, and I have not had any opportunity to use it. So the fact it existed meant it had to be used somewhere. No, I think Luna is not Diana.
Sigma!
You don't have to say anything. This is enough for now.
Fi is like, what the hell is going on here? Yeah, I think they're different people. I mean, like, Luna's based off of Diana, I think, in appearance, and maybe a little fraction of her personality, but they're not the same. And Luna is Luna. I really liked Luna's storyline when we got through it in Virtue's Last Reward. It was a lot. It was, like, well worth it. Everyone. Shall we? Shall we, everyone? All right, let's go get everyone out of the pods. Let's go.
I knew it. Looks like the memories we regained are true after all.
The 3 wards.
Well, there's still rooms I guess
all
we
in the
haven't
same
been
place. Then
At least we don't have a long scene of them gathering everyone up.
Carlos!
Akane. Junpei.
And Mira and Eric.
And you're Sean, right?
Carlos, what happened?
Proof of friendship.
Anyway, what are you guys doing here?
According to the schedule, C team and Q team.
It was so easy for him to set Junpei off,
still be
too.
asleep.
We took a page out of your book and did what you did. We used the cards to keep the bracelet needle from injecting us.
So, does that mean?
Yeah. I remember everything.
I do too. Junpei and I as well.
Over the past few hours, we got back the memories we forgot.
Well, to be more accurate, it's more like we accessed the morphogenetic field and downloaded all of them.
Then you have the other history's memories too?
Yes.
Then you're like us.
But why?
Hold up. Eric and I are different.
Yeah. We didn't gain memories from other histories.
Then neither of you got injected?
No. We're the same as Carlos and the others.
I told them. Maybe I'll start from the beginning.
By the way, my name is Sean, but I am a
First,
computer.
So I could run the program in the Force Quit box, I accessed the central control computer. Then, I briefly turned off the communication network. That way, I stopped the surveillance cameras from sending any data to Zero. I didn't want Zero to catch on to what we were doing.
And that's when Sean let us in on the truth of what's going on here.
And you didn't
We went
crack
over to
under the pressure,
transporter
Eric.
room and picked up 2 cards. Before the injection, we each slipped one between our wrist and bracelet.
Okay. Now you two make sense. But what about you, Sean?
Well, you probably already know, but I'm a robot. Being injected does nothing to me.
It's so skinny
Then
because it's twisted
Every
around
time
on the
time
3D
limit
model in a way
approached,
that it's
I
not
was
meant to be.
forced to go into sleep mode. Then my memories from the previous 90 minutes
Defective
were
modeling.
deleted. I didn't want that to happen, so... You remember me saying I accessed the computer? Well, I hacked my own system too.
He said he managed to cancel the forced sleep and delete functions.
What about C-Team then?
We couldn't interrupt the surveillance cameras, so we had to be sneaky instead.
First, Carlos pushed me down and climbed on top of me.
He what?
It was just an act. I was only pretending to do it.
Carlos used that moment to whisper in my ear. He said to go to the transporter room and grab the cards in there.
But if I just let her go like that, it looks suspicious. So Junpei and I stayed behind to get Zero's undivided attention. I casually invited Junpei to the power room. You can see the result of our conversation.
You should have told me what was up.
If I had, then Zero would have figured it out. You look like you'd be a crap actor.
Yeah, he is.
And after that?
We met Akane in the lounge. We hid from the cameras and each got a card from her.
Wait, Carlos, you're not that great of an actor, too. The oops, I dropped the cup. You guys should come help me clean it up.
Sorry, but
Yeah.
could I get confirmation on something? Everyone knows what all happened in the other histories, right?
I think he just
Even
guessed
you,
there
Mira,
wasn't
and
one
Eric?
behind the bar.
Didn't Eric say so earlier? Sean told us everything.
But wait. Why?
Why what?
Why do we know about the other histories?
Well, that's probably...
You want to know?
Shock faces all around. Oh, with the shotgun. Ugh, you don't have trigger discipline either, man. Get that finger out of the trigger guard.
Or maybe it's actually Zero.
You are free to call me by my given name, which is Delta. There's no need to look so threatening. You were the one who named me, Diana. It doesn't matter. I shall answer your question. Carlos, Akane, Junpei, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. All 6 of you know that you are shifters, correct?
Apparently, some of them are related.
Think back on your path to this very moment.
It was
Did you
quite
arrive
convoluted.
in this history by following a normal flow of time? No, of course you didn't. You jumped in from another history using your shift abilities. And it wasn't just this once. You have been shifting back and forth many times.
Oh yes, no, he's not holding it right either.
One point in space.
The shotgun. And he's old, so if he doesn't shatter his arm bones firing that.
Took chances. Much like jumping from one tree branch to another. You have forgotten that fact, perhaps as a result of the medicine, or as one of the side effects of shifting. Regardless, your memories have been kept firmly intact within the morphogenetic field. It is simply
It's like
that
the gangsters that hold the gun to the side when they shoot it and should be slapped in the face by brass.
one small trigger.
Do
and
not hold the
levy
gun
preventing
side
you
of a
from
pistol sideways.
remembering
Never. Never.
collapsed.
Just like the dumbest
Shaw
looking thing.
is a similar case. However, his thought center is located within the quantum computer, so I suppose it's slightly different from you.
What about me and Mira?
You are both like me, in that we do not have the ability to shift.
Were you just jealous that you're the only one who didn't know how to shift?
I have another power instead. The power to mind hack.
Mind hack?
Why do you have that power? Why is that a thing? What? What? Where did we go? Where did we go?
I am
How?
able to read other people's minds.
How did he get that power?
The
Does
thoughts
Sigma have
and
that power?
ideas that go through their heads.
Does Diana?
That's why I know exactly what Phi is trying to do.
Get him
right
banned,
now.
yeah. Banned for hacks. Oh, please. You're not gonna aim.
Step away from that device, Phi.
Then, when we blocked the injection...
I saw through your ruse.
Then why did you...
I wanted all of you to play the final decision game.
The final decision game?
I find human decisions fascinating. More specifically, the world branching that
Did
occurs
he got
as a result.
teleported as a baby? His
I
brain
already
got messed
mentioned
up.
That I am unable to shift. But after looking inside millions of minds, I learned one thing.
If he holds
There
the
are
gun straight out
people
like
in
that
this
again, though, he
world
certainly won't
with
hit
the
what he's aiming at.
ability to jump between histories.
The
That
amount of
shifters
wiggle, like the weight
exist.
on the front of the shotgun, with the arm fully extended, just
Hence,
like
why
drop.
I know so much about these parallel worlds.
You did all this because you were curious?
When a person does something significant, it's difficult to boil the reason down to one word. Their motives are often very complex. It is the same now. To fulfill several objectives, it was necessary to trap all of you in here.
So why did you do it?
So he could exist, I guess?
You want to know? It is so you give birth to Phi and myself, Diana.
All of this just so you'll get pregnant.
Phi and I are the children of Diana and Sigma.
Phi is...
Wait. They're children?
November 16th, 2029. Phi and I were born in this shelter. This was another history, of course. Shortly after, the atomic data that makes up our bodies was transported to April 1904. The transporter was located in a German research facility at that time. Our bodies reconstructed.
Okay, you only had to get it before 2009.
Export pods at that
Didn't have to send them back before 2 world wars.
That would mean you're actually...
I'm 124.
You're joking.
But Phi is...
A German researcher sent her to 2008. Records indicate that she was part of an experiment.
You're saying Phi jumped back in time from 2029 to the year 1904?
And there was a copy of Phi that
and then forward again
lived
to
with him
2008?
Technically, what was sent both times was simply the data makeup of Phi's body.
I heard that in 2008, the device was being studied in an American facility.
That's when an old couple who were researchers took me in.
Again,
We've gone
why
off
1904? Why did we not send them to 2008?
That
Both
was
of them.
one of the major goals. Everything that occurred here helped create Phi and myself. And when I say that, I am including all of the other histories.
So glad we had to die in a million different ways.
Then Phi and I would have never been born in our current forms.
Your current forms?
Sean, you should already know about epigenetics. You see, environmental factors determine which switches are activated within the genetic code.
I mean, he's had time to study it. They were there for 10 months, and I guess maybe it didn't power on, but it's not like they had to send them that instant. He could have, like, looked at it.
Affected.
I know, he didn't look at it the first time, but he could have studied it a little bit more.
That's why you made Diana and Sigma play the decision game.
What do you mean?
By backing them into a crisis situation, he caused an epigenetic change within their reproductive cells. I think that's why their children were born with unique powers.
Gold Star.
Ah.
This is the reason I have my mind-hacking abilities.
Yeah.
Phi was affected as well. You were born a shifter. DT, do you recall what was written on your wall?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that was the reason Sigma gave for, like, when he teleported him and was like, I don't know where I sent us, I just sent us.
Oozes calamity.
And rearranging the letters gives you...
No way. What you choose can materialize us.
Oh, our decisions will bring you to life.
That is why the decision games were held. So that the Phi and me, here now, would materialize.
Yeah, how does she do that in mere seconds? Her and Phi both. Look, I need paper. Give me paper.
No, but... Okay, so I get why you had to have Diana and Sigma go through life or death decisions. But the rest of us had nothing to do with...
I already told you. My motives are complex.
I am complex. I am genius.
Wait,
yes.
there's more?
Yes, there's more. If You order now, you get 90% off.
Fuck you, you goddamn old man!
Fine, no!
Ah, spy kick. Oh god, who let Eric have the gun again? Damn.
You may be right.
What?
God damn it.
Diana, take this. Put it in. Your bluebird, too.
No, no, no. He's the wrong person to hold
ready.
the gun.
I know it's dinner time. I know it's dinner time.
Verified. Key items were set. Executing Force Quit program. 10 minutes until explosion.
Oh, oh, good god. What did we think? Force Quit was gonna open the
What?
door? Force Quit sounds like a
Oh no!
death to everyone.
The hell? What is this?
My master plan.
Hey, answer me! What's with that announcement?
Must I explain? This shelter will soon explode. You've worked so hard, only to turn on this facility's self-destruct mechanism.
Sean, access the central control computer.
It's no use. Once the Force Quit program has been activated, there is no possible way for you to reverse it.
Then what can we do?
I will tell you two good things. First, I suggest checking behind the bar counter.
Oh. Oh, no!
Why would you?
Gab's been...
Why?
Did you kill Gab?
Yes, with the shotgun you're holding.
Why
There
would you
wasn't
do
much
that?
life left in him anyway.
But that doesn't mean you shoot him. Oh my god.
Monster!
I never expected to hear that coming from you, Sean.
What?
So what's the other thing? You had two things to tell us.
I have the ability to mind hack.
We already know that.
Eric's here
I
because he's easy to
have
hack.
told you everything about it. Reading other people's thoughts isn't the only thing I can do with mind hacking. It only lasts a moment, but I am able to control someone's
This is why
body
Eric doesn't get
as
the
I
guns.
wish. Like this.
Great. Great. What are we gonna do now? Awesome.
Eric! Why?
No, for real, my finger just...
Mind hacking.
But this is why you don't keep your finger on the trigger. It makes it harder.
Understand now. This is my power. So, let's begin. Your final decision game. You have two
Well, we'll
choices.
answer that next time
One.
for sure. But
To stay here.
well,
wait
it might have only
to
had salt
die.
in it,
The,
or if they were small pellets.
the other is. The other.
Okay, flaw in your plan, dude. Explain the decision game before you die.
Hey! What's the other option? What's the other option?
That awkward moment when your child that you sent to the past tried to kill you in the future. Okay. I need to go feed my papilla. She's very, very hungry. So I'm gonna call it here. But next week we'll finish out the madness here, and if we finish it, then we'll hop right into Arkham City, which I hear really good things about, so I'm excited. Next Friday, Minx and I are doing some Resi Outbreak, probably, assuming it all works, and then the Sunday after that, then we'll knock this one off, finish it. And we shall end the Zero Escape trilogy. But thank you all for hanging out. Let me see. I don't know if there's anyone online to rate, but I will check. Okay. Let's see. Is anyone online? Looks like Kita's playing Baldur's Gate. Oh, I'm so excited to play Baldur's Gate when I finally get a chance to play that. Oh my god, you have no idea. Anyway, I'm gonna send you all to Kita. I hope you all have a great week, and I'll catch you guys on Friday. And a happy Thanksgiving to everybody, even if you're not American, because everybody deserves